Welcome to the verdict room. Pull up a seat. We're seeking the truth. Dropping in week after week. Yeah. Last 24, lay it out on the table. True crime experts peeling back every angle. Looking for answers, real exact. Pin the timeline, track by track. Bronx telling tales, she keeps us in line. Every little detail, every tiny sign. They break it all down at Dago's Cafe. Coffee on the counter, new case, same day. Welcome to the verdict room, where we're seeking the truth, no spin. Bringing you the facts so raw, let the evidence speak again. Exposing all the secrets, looking for the lies in the cracks. They throw revelations at your feet till the gavel comes down on the facts. Hey! Typically unique, but the method is clean. Red string on the board, map out every scene. Replay the last call, rewind the last text. If it don't add up, they on to what's next. Side eyes, alibis, tear them apart. Trail through the dark with a flashlight heart. Bronx on the story, keeping pace on the track. Every minute, every motive, never holding it back. Welcome to the verdict room, where we're seeking the truth, no spin. Bringing you the facts so raw, let the evidence speak again. Exposing all the secrets, looking for the lies in the cracks. They throw revelations at your feet till the gavel comes down on the facts. Week after week, you know the sea's still warm. Cold case heat brewing up in the storm. From the Bronx to the booth, they connect every clue. When the hammer hits the wood, you know the verdict is you. Welcome to the verdict room, where we're seeking the truth, no spin. Bringing you the facts so raw, let the evidence speak again. Exposing all the secrets, looking for the lies in the cracks. They drop the gavel one last time and the truth keeps pulling you back. Yeah.
Hello.
Just in time.
What up?
Welcome back, everybody.
You know some shit today, Joey? I saw a commercial and it was for like a Candy Crush game. Is that where you got that Bing from?
Yeah, I just loaded it from the. It was loaded into the thing. So.
Oh, no shit.
Yeah, it was preloaded. Welcome back, folks. Miss Logan, Kim, and Mike. It's another week has gone by. Welcome back. How are you, all of you?
Hello.
Great. Been looking forward to tonight.
Always.
Yeah, buddy.
Yes, this is probably my favorite thing to do now. Really.
Yep. Thank you, On Top X, for starting the show off with a bang for the super sticker. We appreciate you.
Hell yeah. Nice.
Yeah.
I feel like all our minds were in sync this week.
Yeah, I think so too.
I agree.
We've all been talking about the same type of stuff. It's kind of crazy, but it's awesome.
It seems like now that we're a little further out from the crime itself and from the plea deal, and there's not a whole lot going on in the case other than the book, it seems like people are now not as afraid to say how they really feel, especially about certain people.
Yeah. And they're becoming a lot more prevalent with things. The more that comes out, these certain people are becoming super prevalent as far as I'm concerned. Yeah. I agree with that for sure.
Yeah. Seems like everybody was tiptoeing around for a little bit. You know, you don't want to say the wrong thing. You don't want to point fingers and then look like an ass. But man, some things just are not adding up.
Well, for the first 3 years, it was taboo to talk about surviving roommates, as they're called. So yeah, it hasn't. I don't know.
Why were they automatically put into that point and never really? Well, of course we know, because obviously probably some type of power. But why were they automatically looked at as not involved?
Right, just survivors.
Yeah.
It's strange. I was going around the last couple of days and I was looking at different videos on YouTube of when officers show up at a horrific crime scene and how the people act. And it seems like the loved ones of the victim seem to act a lot different than what Dylan did. And that makes me go, What else is strange is it does seem like right off the bat, law enforcement was trying to steer a narrative immediately. Yeah. Oh, he looks like Ethan SHOT himself.
Yeah, like where does that even come from? Like, where did they pop off the thought? Anybody that he did all this and then maybe he did it to himself.
Right.
What?
It looked like gunfire.
And that's a very good point.
Yeah,
that's what I think.
Back to the drywall taken out of the room.
That's what I think. I've always talked about that like tapestry thing that's on Xana's wall there, right next to the bed. It doesn't have a speck on it. And I need to go back and look at it closer, the one that's there. But I saw the same type of tapestry in one of the sorority houses. And I was like, oh, is that their like
no
logo
shit, huh?
or something? Because one of the logos, like we see everybody with the tattoos of the angel wings, that's their sorority symbol. Like they use that symbol. And I never realized that. And I was like, oh, okay.
Wow.
That's the cleanest damn thing in that house. Well, one of three.
Yeah.
That's interesting for sure.
Yep.
Very interesting. Very interesting. A lot of new, a lot of older stuff being resurfaced. To look at. Early on, we had looked at Demetrius Robinson, Emma Bailey situation that has come back 360 again.
Yeah.
But mostly, I'm going to say a lot of people have really been, myself included, really been looking hardcore at Dylan Mortensen again, folks. Big time.
And in some of this stuff, I don't know about you, I'm pretty sure we can all agree. We've gone over stuff that we've gone over 30 times before, and it's like, holy shit, how did I miss that?
It's different. Yeah.
Even like Logan writing down Dylan's interviews instead of listening to them, that different angle of evaluating.
Yes. You can listen to the interview of Dylan, and then when you look at it in the book, it's like a completely different thing. It's weird. I don't get it.
I love having this book so much to fill in at least the names. Like at least the names. Awesome.
Show your book, Kim.
Oh my goodness. This thing's like the rainbow, boys.
Look at it. Look.
We got to get you some more different colors.
It's turned into the true crime Bible. Look at that.
It is.
That's awesome.
I love it. You can tell she's a teacher. Like she finds the right thing, marks everything. It's great. It is great. And she can find things quick. Like you'll say something. She'll be like, hold on.
Right.
There it is. Hear them tabs. She's going.
It's like she's going. I write on the tabs like exactly what it is, so I can like find it immediately.
Kimmy's broken plea Rolodex.
It is a great idea.
And that is, hang on, I got that.
Yeah. Welcome everybody in the chat. How are you guys today? Hope you're doing great. Happy Saturday. Hope you've all had a great week. And I'm grateful to have you back joining us to end the week as we break down everything we've talked about this week and see if we can come up with some final thoughts, I guess, for the week on the things we have broke down. So
definitely a lot to dig into. And I think it's two things. The old things, the old information that we dug into maybe on a hunch or with the big gaps that we had and not a lot of information, and you can only take them so far. And back then it might have seemed like bigger conspiracy type thinking, but now having documents and photos and now this book and more information, I would say several ideas we had are getting more weight to them. I think we're seeing more evidence for us. One of the things was the Kaden Young and the Demetrius and Emma videos that Logan got, like a huge tie back to the house in that one.
Big time now.
Yep.
Yeah, for those.
And
Go ahead, Mike.
no, nobody likes Enton, but did you see his one with the Idaho statesman? He might have the slight appearance that he's going, huh?
No,
What the fuck am I talking about?
He never
There's like
did. He never
2 or
did
3
know.
points where you can see
tell
his
me more.
it's sporadic, Kim. It was like right when I woke up, and but the looks on his face, he like you can actually see a facial expression change. I swear to me, when the Idaho statesman dude like says certain things.
Wow.
Oh, yeah,
Where
Kevin.
he sits there and he goes, "Oh fuck."
Kevin Picture. Yeah, there's a couple times Brian has made that.
Mm-hmm.
Because you can't deny it. You can't deny it.
No. It's
Like I said before, even like your show again and again, yes, that show Logan did was amazing. I reviewed it yesterday. Still couldn't catch up to what she did. Putting that out there was I'm so grateful that you got that again. I can't say it enough. And it turned out to be a great show. Kim and I were able to like break things down, talk about things, point things out, this and that, stuff that we hadn't heard, and it makes other things make sense. And like I was saying the other day, even Carlos, everybody knows Carlos is a
Yeah.
guilty, and him and Kim did a great show the other day.
that was a great one.
Carlos
Even
knows that
Carlos, he's simmering down.
he sees the things that don't make sense. You know, that's what I'm saying. So you can't mistake it. Period. You can't deny it.
Yeah, at first when I got that footage, it seemed like a lot of people were kind of, there were a couple people that were like, thanks for getting this. But then it seemed like there were a lot of people that were like, okay, like, cool, whatever. I didn't stop it a lot when I reviewed it. I just kind of let it play so everybody could just see it without being interrupted. But there are some absolute bombs in that video.
Yep. Yeah, I mean, guys,
Yeah.
at one point, for those of you that we played it a few times now, so hopefully you've seen it. But we're talking about is the video that Logan had gotten, where it's Kaden Young. They found him deceased at this home, and it's the body cam of the police officers. And I'm telling you something else you're going to see in this when you watch it too, is real police work. Something we have not seen one time in Moscow. It's obvious after you watch this. These guys are investigating. An overdose, and they're asking this kid Chris questions.
He is the most honest kid I've ever seen give an interview in that fucking area. I'm sorry.
He tried to lie, but then he's like, okay. And that's the point we were making. If they would have done that with Dylan right away, and all the kids that were at that house, if they would have applied that pressure, because the cops were not letting up off this kid. Like the cops knew in their mind, 1 and 1 is not equaling 2 right here. And so you need to explain this right now. And he got caught up against a wall. And so he was like, okay. And then he spilled it.
Yeah. And they kept pushing and pushing and pushing it. What's your girlfriend's last name? Oh my God. And he flips out. She didn't have nothing to do with it. And then he spits it all. And I'm like, thank you. There you go. That's how a police officer investigates, period. So very good video. They did a great job in that. And then it opened up the door immediately. Like he's talking about when he's in the fraternity in Moscow. Okay. How many times he bought drugs in Moscow? How many times Emma Bailey showed up there to sell him drugs? People he knew from the 1112 house or 1122. Sorry. I always do that. Different situations and deals and all. I mean, you guys, it's all there. It's all there. And it points right back to what we've been saying for 4 years. It's crazy.
Have you ever heard of this?
Just to be clear, like, I don't want to tease everybody. Sorry. When you watch
You're fine.
Video, I do that like 100 times. Sorry.
I thought you were trying to be funny.
No, I'm clear my throat.
I did. I really did.
He literally says, like, he gets mad at the cops and he's like, don't talk about my friends that way. Those were my friends. Like, literally said that about the Idaho 4 victims. And like, what?
Right.
To me, that's a direct connection between the coke, the frats, and they were in Lambda. Like, they were in they were not in Sigma Chi. They were not in Delta Tau Delta. The 2 frats that we've talked about the most, they're in another one. So to me, it was rampant throughout the whole university. And That was a big one. Because then it connects for sure Emma and Demetrius.
And I think that pulls in Hudson Lindau as well.
Yes,
Yeah.
yes.
Right.
Yeah, everything's it's being drawn together. It's like a magnet. It's magnetizing everything into the center with all of this stuff. It all's making sense now. And once again, it absolutely proves we've been on the right path the whole time, in my opinion. Truly and honestly.
And it connects Hudson because did Kaden say no? Was there something said in that interview about that, or who is he connected to in that interview?
Well, they were friends, but I think that it connects it because many people think that that was not a self-deletion or an accident or anything like that. So
I've had a couple sources come to me and say that it's absolutely believed that Hudson was not an accident. Okay.
Oh, because Kaden, the kid that died,
and
was
also,
a reporter, was a journalist, and was like investigating.
Not Hudson, Kaden. I'm sorry, I meant to say Kaden. And that Kaden's overdose or whatever you want to call it was not an accident, folks. And I've had more than one person say that.
That'd be interesting.
While he was covering the
It'd be interesting to talk to his parents.
He was covering the Idaho 4 case at one point. Yeah, he was at the press conferences asking questions, doing this, doing that, and it makes me wonder if there was something that he knew that he was going to start talking about, and then boom, they shut him down.
I was reading some of his writing the other day, and now I can't even remember what it was about.
Right. You can't get Hudson Lindau stuff. It's locked down tight. You're not going to get it no matter what. I have no idea. We've tried it for years now, and if anybody knows how to get it, let us know because we can't get it. No, Kaden, I believe now truly that it was not an accidental overdose.
No.
By any means. Not based on who I know was involved in it. Which if you watch the video, it gives you the answer to that, folks. Truly.
Is your freaking webcam microphone picking up your shit? No. You seem distanced, Logan.
Say something, Logan.
Me? I sound distant?
Yeah, they were saying, like earlier when I said move it closer, it sounds like you're standing away from it a little bit.
I wonder if you're talking through your computer microphone.
Yeah.
That's what it sounds like.
Yeah.
1 second.
Take your time.
Crazy, but
yep, I sure am. Thank you.
Thank you, Conspire Lynn. Very much appreciated.
Too quiet. What do you mean he's too quiet?
Welcome, everybody.
Let's go back to Dylan.
Yes, go back to Dylan.
I think we've all looked at her interviews, information she's saying. I didn't realize Logan hopped out. Sorry. We can wait for her to come back.
It's okay. She's got to fix her mic. She said, fine. You don't like the way I sound? I'm out of here.
I'm going to rage quit.
Hopefully we get to keep you the whole time this time, Kim. That's kind of...
I don't know what that was. That VPN. That was a total...
Yeah. I had to take mine out.
Yeah.
It was causing my computer to do stand on its head and all sorts of weird things.
Yeah. Didn't happen before.
That's better?
Yeah,
say it again.
Sounds like a winner.
Is that better?
Oh, yeah. There you go.
Thank you, guys.
There she
was
is.
that the problem?
Yeah.
Yeah. I hate when that happens and no one tells me.
Yeah,
all right.
I do too.
Good stuff. We're good. Yeah, probably is my ghost, Luther.
So, yeah, let's talk about Dylan. You guys want to talk about Dylan some more?
Let's talk about Dylan.
My problem I have with Dylan is, do you guys remember in the beginning, very, very beginning of the case, this was also said on News Nation and all sorts of channels and places you can find this, when Dylan supposedly yelled up the stairs to be quiet or shut up or shut the F up.
Shut the F up, yeah.
It seems like nobody's really talking about that anymore. And I feel like that was the start for her. She was pissed about something.
Yeah. Yeah. That makes a lot of sense, Logan. Truly and honestly. You got to wonder what it was and why. Very important point, I believe.
And then she says, well, Kaylee was in the living room dancing to music with Murphy. I'm assuming the music is coming from her phone, whether it's through a speaker or not. The original voice, I'm assuming, is coming from her phone.
Right.
Or
And
the
then she
TV.
says it was upstairs in her room that she was playing with Murphy, and that's why she yelled up the stairs. Like, I don't know where Kaylee was actually at, but for Kaylee to be playing with her phone at 4 a.m. is impossible because her phone went dark at 2:53.
Thank you.
So,
And that was another thing, that the original narrative, I think it's even the PCA, is that she heard Kaylee upstairs. Like she originally said she heard Kaylee upstairs in her bedroom, and then it got moved all, just this past year or two or whatever to the living room.
Yeah, that whole living room thing was a brand new, over the past few months thing. We had never heard that before. So yeah, I agree with that.
Yeah.
and it makes a big difference because the whole problem with Kaylee being in the living room is, well, then somebody couldn't have walked through the back slider.
Right. The shit that had been seen. Same with Xana being in the kitchen with not to change the subject, but the stupid Asgard Industries thing where she said, "Oh, yeah, she was in the kitchen and was so surprised to see this slider open." Shut up! You don't even know. Stop doing that. I hate that. Congrats, Kathan. Where's that at? Is that in us? Is that us or
No, that's Logan.
Logan?
Thank you,
member?
Nathan, for coming back. We appreciate you. Good to see you.
So yeah. Anyway, back to Dylan. So yeah. These things that these people are saying don't make any sense to me. They just don't.
No, and she sets the whole pace for it all. Now,
I think everything points back to her. Period.
Why does she set the pace for the whole thing? Why does she have to? Where the hell was Bethany?
Well, Dylan made it her
question.
mission. Like she made it her mission to start flapping from the second she gets on the 911 call until she told every single person that came over. She told Jenna on the phone, or Emily on the phone when she called her. Like that's what to me, that was part of her job. I think when we talk about is Dylan possibly involved or connected, I saw your survey you did, Dago, about the connection, and that's what I'm thinking. Like that she had little jobs.
Yeah, I'm trying to pin down her her fake hyperventilations.
Yes, I did put polls up. I put a couple polls up on the community post page for you guys to answer some questions. I just want to see how many of you guys are on the same page. And truly and honestly, we're all on the same page, folks. Same chapter, same book, same story, 100%. And I love it because it's evident. It's obviously evident. And how many people are coming out here yelling and screaming at us, telling us, you guys are so ridiculous. You're so okay. So you got 5,000 people looking at something saying the same damn thing. Who's wrong here?
Right.
And so then when she's seen with that one eye kind of open with that freaking blanket covering her, that was that night, correct?
Yeah.
I question that. I question what time period that is. That could have been when she was napping on the couch earlier in the night. I don't know. But yes, supposedly it's supposed to be her at night.
Why'd they come back for the blanket and the jacket, huh?
Well,
and
how did the blanket end up from her bedroom down in the spare bedroom?
That's where I was going to go next. Was it down there in a box, the blanket and the jacket?
That's where they claimed they found it, downstairs with in the spare bedroom.
I guess we could look at her clothing. Well, there's not really any footage of her, so can't do that.
Wait, when was this picture taken?
Chris claimed that this was that night when around 1:30 something when they were watching Vampire Diaries.
That Lakeland took the picture.
Right.
Is she in? It looks like she's in a hoodie, a sweatshirt.
That's what I think.
That's what I thought too. And that's the blanket that they had taken back when they gave her stuff back to her. They took that back because there was blood found on. There was blood found on that in the jacket that she had too.
Where the fuck is this pillow?
There's a photo of that blanket. So there's a photo of the blanket here, supposedly at 1 something in the morning in the living room. Then there's a photo of the blanket in her room.
Yeah.
When they're for evidence. Like they're collecting evidence and that blanket's in the room, but then there's another photo with the blanket in a box in the spare room. When did that happen?
Why have I never seen that snowflake fucking looking pillow anywhere?
It's in there because it gets flopped over.
Damn it,
like
Kim.
it gets
Thanks.
flopped over by the end table.
Yeah,
We went looking for it the other day.
absolutely.
But you're right. We asked
Um,
the same question, Mike. We were like, where'd that pillow come from?
I just thought it looked kind of cute. And I was like, damn, it looks cute. I've never seen cute shit in there.
Yep.
Thank you so much, Michelle, for that. And it's the car on Linden Lane. Is that Ethan with the two guys? Okay, so we're talking about, and I'm sorry, Michelle, I didn't see this at first. We may have to go back and review that again because that's been being talked about a lot lately. The car that we've said, it's like it changes colors or some weird shit. It's a van or something that pulls up in the Linden Lane, 1330 Linden Lane, and like 4 or 5 kids get out and walk in, and everybody has been looking at it, believing that it might be Xana and Ethan. I can't tell for sure.
Like it does look like we looked at that from the very beginning.
I agree. I do agree.
Supposed to be getting some new footage.
I want to see it. I'm curious.
See why people think it's them. Yeah.
I mean, it does kind of, here's my thing. If there was nothing nefarious about that interaction, why did the kid do this as he's walking by the camera? Why are you hiding? It just, everything I look at now, I have a question for.
Maybe he had a toothache too.
Yeah, good catch. I never. They were just passing all kinds of candy around that night, and everybody got a toothache.
Maybe he had a backache, Joey. He was going to his place, like what's his name?
Geez.
He was taking a break.
Oh, yeah, to stretch his back and
Yeah,
take ibuprofen. Yeah.
Yeah, getting the inversion table.
Book backaches and toothaches.
Toothany, and Destiny, and what they call him, Destiny and Killen. I was dying the other day. Destiny and Killen. I'm like, you guys are crazy.
Let's go back to that blanket though for a minute because I just realized that. Like, am I crazy that there wasn't a photo of that blanket? And I'm talking about a crime scene photo of that blanket on her bed. Wasn't there one?
Yeah.
And then isn't there another photo of that blanket in a box in the room?
Pretty much.
I know there is.
Pretty much.
I don't remember the one in the bedroom.
No, I don't.
You don't remember one in the bedroom?
I remember.
I don't. Not in Dylan's room. I remember the one in the box. That's what I remember. The one I saw there.
Maybe I'm thinking of just like a photo that's out on the internet of Dylan's bedroom, and so maybe it was on there.
Okay. That would make sense. Yeah.
No, I remember seeing the blanket on her bed in the crime photos.
Okay.
I just personally don't remember seeing it in the spare bedroom.
Oh.
I'm not saying it's not there. I just don't.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know where that came from, but it did someplace. I think that was this in the book? I think that's what Homie said, right? That the blanket and the jacket was found in a box downtown.
It was in the box of materials they gave back to her and then took back 24 hours later. Yeah. That's my understanding. If I'm wrong, please correct me, but that's how I remember it.
We'll have to go back and someone said, are there 2 blankets? Dun.
2 phones, 2 blankets, 2 roommates.
Pretty much.
Something is wrong here.
2 killers, too. At least.
2 different bedrooms.
They shared a knife, but
2 a.m. is a dark hour.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Can I just start at 4 a.m. though?
Pretty much.
The other thing that I caught Dylan when I was listening to her Gooch interview, she says at one point, I never went upstairs. When she's at home with Lakeland, I never went upstairs. And then about 5 minutes later in the interview, she's like, oh, well, I went up to let Murphy out.
And how she changes her. So I started, and I'm working on something. Have you guys ever heard of this Chase Hughes guy?
Yes.
How she
mind guy.
Yeah. So anyways, it's kind of interesting how she changes how she talks about people and herself, and even down to like that house, she calls it her house, my house.
Oh.
I went back to my house.
Oh.
Even in her impact statement, he came into my house or something like that. So like her language, and as it changes, she sells herself out. If you listen to like a real
She does that more than once too.
Yeah.
That's interesting.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
So
well, go ahead, Logan.
here's my thing. I think that a lot of the evidence that tells the truth is in plain sight, and we need to go back and look at it.
Yeah.
And
Oh,
I
yeah.
think a lot of the statements that Dylan says is truthful, but she's talking about herself or somebody she knows, something
Bingo.
that happened that she saw, not just heard it and closed the door type of thing. So I think we hear the truth in a lot of people's different statements. We just have to put them in the right spot.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
Oh.
I think she's telling.
Hmm.
She knows the things she needs to account for, in my opinion.
Yep.
So she's like, well, I have to explain this because they're going to figure it out or they're going to see something. So she does that. But then there's other things where she's like, if she doesn't want them to know, that's where she's like, oh, I was drunk, or I don't know, or
Yeah.
I don't remember, or I think those are the things she's covering up. I think.
Every excuse is because she was she was drunk. Period.
So if you
and I think those are the only two things she's sharing. She's sharing what she needs to for the narrative that she wants out there, and that's it.
It's attorney driven tactic. I stumbled across this last night, but basically there's actually like a word for this. I'm not gonna freaking try to dig this now, but in that tactic and like what she's doing, it's been driven by an attorney. It really is. It's a tactic of. It's a whole thing. I'll find it and send it to you later.
That's interesting.
Yeah, it's interesting. And then that's part of her flip floppy, is she's touching on what she was told by whoever is her mother, attorney, whoever the hell.
Her stepmom,
and then she goes back to like she fades in the truth on kind of what happened.
It's a cover your ass strategy.
Yeah, it's a big capital.
What I want to
what
I want to see with her, I'm going to play a little bit of this again. This is considered to be her second interview. Okay, the first, I'm believing the first one is the Nunez body cam.
I think they blurred out these faces because then you would be able to really tell the body language.
Yeah, we have no idea.
It just started storming here, and I need to go check on something. So I will be right back.
Get the goose.
Fine, Kim. Just kidding. But yeah, she did, I believe, 4 or 5 interviews. One of them is a FBI interview that we're probably never going to see. Well, that's the one I would definitely want to see.
So wait a minute. Wasn't this one of these ladies? So that's where I got crossed up. She did an interview that we've heard that was one of those ladies was FBI, right? Am I wrong?
Vicky Gooch was I think she was she was either FBI or ISP, one of the two. I think so, yeah.
So
but I'm talking about an actual, like, there was another one done, from my understanding, it wasn't Gooch. It was like FBI agents in there with her without Blaker.
There was one done on December 1st, and that is with an FBI agent named Williamson.
There it is. Yes, thank you.
And they won't give it to me, so.
More than one person's tried. Speaking of which, guys, we have...
Just go be a writer. Maybe you can get it. Just say you're an author.
I don't know. Maybe, but we're pulling to get these interviews, guys. We're trying to FOIA things left and right. Logan is trying to FOIA right now. This is a big one, and I think we all want this, okay? She's right now trying to FOIA the Jesus Christ, Logan.
Mason Barstow.
Thank you. Mason Barstow's interview. It's 2 hours, guys. Okay, in a 2-hour interview, as compared to these stupid 6-minute, 5-minute, 15-minute interviews, there's got to be something in a 2-hour interview. Okay, but they want $300 for this. So we really want to get this interview. That way we can all take a look at it. So if you guys are interested in seeing this interview, guys, please, if you can, we're going to drop the links. Donate to the FOIA account for Logan so she can get this. The sooner she gets it, the faster we get it. So please and thank you. If you can, 100%. I cannot wait because I think if you don't know who Mason is one of the guys that Kaylee was seeing, and I think that there's probably something huge in that, in my opinion.
And
So
he is a Delta,
yes,
so
he's the Delt too. Good point.
which seem to be the frat that's causing all the problems.
Bingo. Thank you, Jen, and all of you for dropping those links, guys. Like I said, we're all doing the best we can to get these things. We've been denied left and right. I've been told that David Loach doesn't exist. I believe that it's a federal interview. Also, Connor put it up there that he was told that they don't exist either. So we're gonna get these either way. Connor does have, I think it's Pete. I never say it. Elgon Coria, whatever his last name. He's got that interview coming too. So
Yep.
hopefully that's soon. So thank you guys. Thank you, Jen. And guys, please, if you can, donate to the FOIA Fund for Logan so that we can get Mason's interview. I really want to see this. Really want to see
I do
this.
too. I'm really interested, and especially because it's so dang long.
Yes. And she puts it out there so we can all see it, guys. None of us are holding anything back from each other, none of that kind of stuff. We all work together. So please, if you can. It'll definitely help. Come on in.
Sorry,
And
that's the only links I have.
It seems like in every other interview, nobody knows who Kaylee is. So to at least get an interview where somebody knows who Kaylee is.
Can you imagine? Could you imagine if he said, "Oh, I don't really know Kaylee too well"?
Oh my God.
Freaking ridiculous.
I would demand a refund.
I think that should happen anyway for the shit that everybody's getting. It's ridiculous. Nobody's getting anything worth anything. It's ridiculous for the extorted prices they're charging. It's insane.
Oh my God.
$300, literally, and all we're doing is paying them to redact things. You guys realize that too. That's what we're doing. So
I feel like that's the reason they're not unsealing any documents, because they're just trying to pull in as much money as they can.
100%. Well, they're going to need it for the attorneys they're going to have when all this shit flips upside down.
Oh yeah.
Because that is coming, folks. That is coming. I'm trying to hold off on waiting to Kim to come back before we get into this interview. But yeah, that is coming. They're definitely going to get it. Welcome, Karmic. Guys, make sure if you see any creators in the chat to please make sure to drop their links in here if you can.
This freaking links turn into a disaster.
Right. Giraffe. Right. $300 for pictures of black boxes. What a deal.
Yeah.
What a bargain. Right.
I forget what crazy price that senior got quoted for that Linda Lane footage.
They're 1,300, something, 1,200, I think it was. 1,500. Yeah.
Thank you, Tanya. I appreciate you. Tanya sent on PayPal. So
Thank you so much.
yeah.
Yeah.
Amazing. So amazing. Thank you so much.
It is appreciated, you guys. It truly, truly, honestly is. We're not going to figure this thing out without doing these things. And honest to God, that's the best way to do it. They're getting their way. They're getting all the money out of us they can. There's links. There's links being posted, private account. Logan is the one that we're trying to get right now. We're trying to get Mason's interview, and I'm sure we'll be able to watch it on all the channels if we have to. There's no doubt in my mind. So we're sending it to her links to try to get it. So
I don't put watermarks or
no, none of us do that.
Yeah.
No, that's just no offense to anybody that does it, but that's we have to work together to get these things done, you guys. So.
I just feel like we're here for the truth. We're not here to be stingy with content.
Not a competition.
Yeah.
We appreciate you doing that.
Yes. Logan, that's why I said that interview, the Kaden Young one, we never got that if it weren't for her, guys. And that was a big one to me. That was huge. We got so much out of that.
Yeah.
Same things. Guys, they're asking for the links for Logan. If you can drop the links in here, please. And thank you.
Jen dropped it in my chat. I'm sure she'll make her rounds.
One of my mods on my side too, please. I think we have it on our side too. Thanks, Mike.
Both of hers in yours. It's a little bit back.
I'm hoping that this EWU lawsuit puts an end to this.
Yeah.
Oh my God, it would be nice.
We've got, what's today? So we've got 8 more days tomorrow. After tomorrow, it'll be 8 more. The hearing for that is on the 18th, and I'm going to cover that for sure.
That'll be interesting.
Yeah.
Thank you to Shannon and Jennifer who donated on Cash App. I appreciate both of you so much. And
Yay.
Don't
Wow.
Be Hatin' just sent a super sticker that says donation to afford a half a black box, maybe.
Yep. There you go.
Oh, speaking of black boxes, I just want to let everybody know that I also FOIA'd the black box information from specifically Ethan's Explorer. So
Thank you. Thank you. Yes, I want to
Waiting
know
on
if that
that.
vehicle left after 9:30 that night. I want to know
Yeah.
that.
I want to
That's
know
gonna be a
times.
privacy issue, Logan. That's going to be a privacy issue.
Probably because it's in his dad's name. So I would assume
Jesus
that, we'll
Christ.
probably get denied, but it's worth a shot.
There should be no privacy. The case is closed. It's done.
Right.
Yeah.
I
What's the
think
deal?
they're abusing that little. It's almost. I looked up the law about these FOIAs, and it's almost like it's at the very end. It's just like a disclaimer at the bottom, like kind of like that type of a footnote almost.
What? Beware, there may be some bullshit.
Uh-huh. Definitely.
Some information could not be released because of privacy,
Who
like that.
regulates that shit?
They do. They make their own
Themselves.
rules, Mike.
Per
Thank
county.
you, Kawanda. Thank you, Kawanda. Thank you, Kawanda. We appreciate you very much.
Yes.
You
Kawanda's
guys are really
amazing.
amazing. Thank you so much.
Seriously. Okay, if you don't have, we all have links too. If you want it, if you only have PayPal, Logan, do you have PayPal or not? If you don't, we can put my PayPal link up and I'll send it to her other link.
She's
If
got
you
PayPal.
don't-
Where does it need to go? Who's
Yeah.
chat?
Yeah. If you, I have PayPal too. If you say this is for Logan's fund, I will definitely send it to her.
Yeah,
Who-
either way.
who
We all
is-
work. We all work together, folks.
Who
period.
is asking, man?
I'm looking right now back to where the name was that I just saw it. I think it's Rosie said it. Do you have PayPal? I don't do Cash App.
Oh,
And I don't
okay.
blame you either, Rosie. I get it.
Hang on. I'll put it in yours here real quick.
It's just a
There we go.
button to transfer it.
Yeah, that's it. And you guys are amazing. Thank you, Michelle.
Yes,
Where can we
yes,
see Dylan's
baby.
journals? I have the same question, Michelle. I'm guessing that Lana's going to be bringing that at some point. Fingers crossed, toes crossed. I want to see that so bad. There was statements made as with what Lana did get out of it. Okay, that. Thank you. Hold on a minute. Let me see if I can pull that, Logan. That way, and then I can go up here and do this. That there was drawings found within Dylan's. There it is. Within Dylan's journal, okay, of like bloody, gory, dismembered people, folks. What kind of a person draws things like what? Okay, if it was an artsy thing, I can understand this, but this is also the same girl that has, like eyes and eyeballs and lashes and people's faces pinned up to her wall and stuff. Like, there's something abnormal about this girl. I'm sorry.
Shit's not normal, definitely.
As a teacher, when I would see a child draw things like that, I would have to report it. Like
Right.
that would be an automatic referral to a mental health evaluation. Like
Thank you,
someone
Lily.
would need to look into that.
I want to
Yeah.
say thank you to Conspiraling. Sent a very large donation. So thank you.
Thank
Thank
you.
you. Thank
Yep.
you, Conspiraling. God bless. We love you guys. Seriously. We couldn't do any of this without you guys. I hope you know that.
Nope.
That's a
Nope.
fact.
No doubt.
Period. Point blank. Right. Let me see. Oh, you do have it?
Oh, I'm putting.
Oh, the
it-
clickable link. I'm sorry.
what?
Is there a clickable link, Mike? That's what
What?
SRB wanted, the clickable one. You could just click it and it takes you right to it.
The one I put in there wasn't clickable.
No, I put one in there and it just shows what it is. You can't click on it.
You guys are killing it.
Has anyone tried to get the audio of 1112 at 1 to 2:25 a.m. that has audio? I think Jules tried to do that and they won't respond it with anything. All they gave her is what they have, they said.
They're saying it doesn't exist because I believe they didn't even give it to Ann Taylor.
Right, they muted it. There's a reason, I think, too.
Absolutely.
And I do have PayPal.
How are they not in
Rosie.
trouble for this? I don't know. I mean, I don't know.
SRB, can you drop my PayPal, please?
Yeah, that was.
Here's what I want to do, guys. I want to FOIA the week before. I want to FOIA the 1112 footage for the whole week before this. Because I want to see who does what cars come and go, who we can see maybe possibly being around that area, so on and so forth. Not to mention, I also want these other cameras that Steve and Chris have both said are there that we haven't seen. I want to know where. I knew they were there. I want to see them. Sorry, I'm talking a lot. My
Yeah, I don't
apologies.
know. I just
wanna
clicked
see
those
which
links and
one?
it went right to her thing. So
I was reading the chat. Sorry. You want to see which ones, Dago?
I want to thank you, SRB. Those are all my links right there, you guys. I want to see the 1112 camera footage for the entire week before the murders. The entire week. Morning, noon, and night. I want to see those. And I also want to see okay. If it's true, which I swear to God it was, I've told you guys this before. There's at least 3 cameras that when Rory went there, boots on the ground, and walked around, I was live with him as he was filming everything. We were telling him to look in different places. At least 3 cameras that I know for sure that we saw. Okay, there was one on the backs of the back of the white apartments facing 1112. There's one at the very corner down where we saw the intersection of King and Queen, that house. There was one on the back of that house there. And I believe there was one in between somewhere in that little blue house, I think. And I swear to God, from everything I've heard about this neighborhood not being such a great neighborhood, you're not going to post cameras up somewhere if they're not on and working. So where's this footage at? Steve said that there's footage, and Chris even come out and said that there's more cameras, a lot more footage that we haven't seen that's out there. Where is it, and why aren't we seeing it? And I think Jules FOIA'd that and said she wanted to see all the footage that exists, and they've denied it.
Thank you, Hughes, for the donation as well.
Yes, you guys are amazing.
Yeah.
The muted audio originally was given to Ann that way in the 4th, 5th motion to compel finally gave it to her in the full audio. Oh, see? Like I said, I thought so. Thank you, Jen. So it does exist.
I wonder if Jules sent that transcript from the hearing to ask for that audio. Like, you can't deny this because it says right here that you turned it over.
I hope that helps. Thank you so much, Moonflower. We love you.
Thank you so much.
Good stuff. Good stuff. I can't wait to get, and we're going to keep doing this, guys. I'm trying to FOIA stuff. Kim probably is too. I'm pretty sure you said you were going to, and I know Logan is, as well as many other people we know that Lana has, that Jules is doing it, and everybody's sharing what we get with everybody. So you guys know, okay? I've seen some people make certain comments and stuff like that. None of us are holding anything back.
I feel like there's something we need to be sending a FOIA in for that will blow it wide open when we get it. And I just can't think of what that specific thing is.
It's a damn hotel footage.
So what I want, I started to look into it, and then I got into all this other stuff, my timeline stuff. But I think one of those things could be the paperwork about who got the assistantship at WSU Pullman. And the reason I started thinking about that is I was reading an article. It was someone at Washington State, and they have it. They have whatever the returns are, like the applications and then the responses, like the acceptance letters, who got it, and how did they word it? There was nothing in there for Brian Koberger, something like that. Like nothing. Like nothing.
Oh,
you should get a denial letter. You should get something. I thought that was very telling. So I'm looking into that.
I fully agree. Fully agree. And yes, I did just get some PayPals from somebody. Thank you so much. You guys are amazing. God bless.
Yeah.
Absolutely. Absolutely. I did. And I will be sending, hold on a minute here.
Thank you, Molly, as well. Thank you, Molly.
Molly.
No matter if we raise the whole thing or not, I'm putting every dollar onto this interview on Monday. So I'll give them everything I have.
And if she doesn't have it by the 21st, I'll send the rest of it to her, period. But you have a timed, there's a time thing on this, isn't there, Logan?
It's 7 days. But I can still put whatever I want on it, I believe. I know when I called, they told me you can't do like partial payments, but I feel like they'll take, if I have, half of it, or you know what I mean? Like I feel like they would still take it. And I think Senior Wazowski said that if you can give them like half and it'll like restart the clock or something.
Oh, okay.
So, which is helpful.
That's awesome, actually.
Mhm.
Thank you so much, Epotty. Appreciate that. For Chief Jenkins' phone records, original phone. That would be nice to have too, I think.
Can we
I think
do
there's,
you think they'd give that to us? I doubt it.
well, maybe that since he's no longer a chief, do you think it would change?
Maybe. I feel like because he is a public employee, you know, like that would be
Right.
even more reason that we should get it.
Absolutely.
I agree with that. I do. But thank you so much. Rosie, I believe it says 970 I got from you. Thank you for that. Whoever's last name is Griffith, I got 24 from you. Thank you for that. And whatever the last name Reddy is, I got 10 from you. God bless, and I appreciate very much. We all do. So that will be being added.
Thanks, everyone.
Awesome. You guys
You
are
guys
amazing.
you guys are just amazing. Truly, I love. This is what I love about this community. Everybody wants the truth. Everybody wants to help to get these answers, and that's what it's all about. Period. So
I got a random question.
ask your random. We'll give you a random answer.
So this 1112 light bulb camera footage. How did this come about that and somebody FOIA'd for that? How did somebody know that there was a camera there?
I think that started with Olivia Gonsalves, didn't it?
So
We saw it on the body cams.
And I feel this is going back to like what Logan said and sorry. Thank you everybody for your donations. I interrupted Joey.
No, you're good.
In going around this town, and it's like, well, what's going to expose this? Where there's footage, there's other footage. I feel that, like, how did they find that? That's the only footage that we're looking at because yes, it's around the house, but what up on Walenta?
I think they just did canvassing, Mike, and when they were doing their canvassing, they were looking for anybody that may have had any kind of cameras, to see what they could find.
Yeah, but I meant like the YouTubers, like, oh, let's go and FOIA this footage. But
it was when what is it, Dateline, when they did their episode and they showed the white car going around the corner. As soon as they showed that, then we knew, hey, they got a camera there.
Yes.
I think there's some money shots and whatever's up in back of the house.
Well, I want to see bingo. Thank you for hitting that point, dude. If you know, you know. If you don't know, you're going to know. If you go up through the backyard of the 1122 house, up the hill to the back parking lot, there's a stairwell back there hidden in between the trees. Okay. Down that stairwell will take you down across Walenta right to the front door of where Emma Bailey's parents lived. I want to see cameras that face that area in a bad way for specific reasons. I want to see.
Didn't they get a picture of Brian's car back up there?
Uh-huh.
So where the hell did that come from?
Wait, no, they always talk about the Indian Hills one.
Indian Hills.
Okay.
Yeah.
Wrong road.
Yeah.
All right, I'm done.
They got headlights, I think, on Walenta, didn't they, Logan?
We know that the Moyes at 1260 Walenta had a camera.
That's right.
Yeah.
Was it on the front of the back of the house, though?
Yeah, there's a truck or something going in and out of that or something.
I don't remember if it was the front or the back. I just know for sure they had one.
Well,
yeah.
Put it on the list.
That's a good point. We need to see anything from that area, but I just specifically want to see anything that points towards the Bailey household. Okay? Anything at all. There's a reason. Or that could point to that stairwell that night. I think that's important, folks. I truly think that's important. Or that morning. That night or that morning, yes. Oh, Nana said Ridge Road. Maybe that's where you're talking about, Mike?
Maybe. It's like where they're showing this white Elantra that's basically like almost like coming up to a T at a stop sign and going right.
There's a few of them. They have a few of them, but they cite one of them more because that's where they say they got the best view of the car.
Ah, got you. Whoever Lenore is, thank you. I received your payment. God bless.
I went Google walking the other day. It just looked like the same intersection.
Maybe I should pull that up and I can show you guys where I was talking about. Because
Isn't
I'm
it?
telling you.
Go
Go
ahead.
ahead, hon.
Eh?
Go ahead.
Isn't it just so wild that even on Google they have everything blurred out and
Hmm.
blocked out?
Yeah.
That's
Absolutely.
wild to me.
There's
Yeah.
even stuff over around like the corner club that's blurred out, and it's just weird.
It is
Yep.
weird. Think of all of the agencies that have to get
Actually.
together to talk to each other to say, "Hey, take this down.
Yeah.
Hey,
That's
blur
some-
this out." And like,
Imagine,
Yep.
I was just totally amazed by how they went through the recent Mickey Steins shooting the judge footage and blurred everything on everybody's videos on YouTube.
Isn't it funny that wasn't blurred, Mike? When that first dropped, remember that we covered it like the first
Yep.
week it happened, and none of it was blurred, and now every bit of it is completely blurred now.
That's some technology, ain't it?
Yeah. Does anybody in here know the address, the Moyes address? Again,
1260
1260.
Walenta.
thank you very much. All right. I'm going to show you guys something here that I'm quite interested in. Thank you, Mr. Logan and Miss Kim.
Bing, bing.
You like that, don't you, Mike?
What? Where did you just go, Kim? Oh, the storm. Was the goose okay?
She's safe now.
Awesome. Was that
Yeah.
what you went to go do?
You get to bring
Well,
her
I
in?
had to move my car because my daughter was using it earlier, and I wanted to make
gotcha.
sure the windows were up and stuff.
I was just being nosy.
There-
You know what I mean?
Are you telling me I'm going to get rain, Kim? It looks
depends
like
on
it
how
got
far
cloudy
out
here real quick.
It's storming.
We got to ask SRB first because she's over to the west of us, I think. So
What about
I
the
have
box?
it right now.
What about
yeah,
the
I
box?
did get it private account. I just didn't want to put your name out there. I'm trying to be like not dox you guys, so I did get it, and thank you very much. God bless.
The box wine lady.
All right, guys. So here we are, 1260 Walenta. This is the Moyes house, Moye, however you guys say it. I'm gonna blow this up for a minute. All right. So over here, I think this is it here. 1271, I believe, is the Bailey household. Okay. Now, hold on. This was 1122. Coming up through here, there's a stairwell that comes down through these trees. Okay. It goes right past this household, through the backyard of it and all that, and comes out right here. The point I was trying to make is it's very plausible to me that these killers were either dropped off back here in the parking lot. We all know who could have done that.
That would be the smart thing.
Oh,
Mhm.
right. Or they walked over, okay, went in, did what they did, and came right back out the back slider, back through the back up here, up, down the stairs, out and across. And gee, how convenient could it be if there's certain people involved to go right to this house, clean up, dump your clothes, and move along with your life?
Yeah.
That is something that is very plausible to me. And who's going to see it?
Yeah.
That was
That's
what's
why
her
I want to know
fuck's
where
house?
their cameras at.
Whose house was that?
The Bailey household, Emma Bailey's parents' house.
And she goes, she's been around this place. Didn't somebody say she was there around there that night?
She's
night
been
before?
there. I don't know if it probably the night before. Now let's talk about that too. Kim brought that up earlier, I think, or Logan. One of you guys did. But yeah, she's been at the house. She was very, from what we understand. Okay, she's very close friends with,
Ding dong Dylan.
Dylan. Damn it, Mike! I just lost my train of thought. I'm sorry. Hold on a minute, you guys. Dylan, Xana, sorry, and Ashlyn Couch too, who was on the lease at one point, but is no longer staying at the house. But again, it's kind of convenient. So there's that. Okay.
Yeah. And you know what's kind of convenient too is if Dylan doesn't do drugs, I mean, this is a thing, but I don't think if she doesn't do drugs, why would she hang out with Emma, be friends with Emma?
Because nobody else wanted to be her friend.
Hey,
I'm sorry. I had
It's
to
okay.
say it. Sorry.
It's
Sorry.
okay. It's all right.
I don't think she was a very well liked person for whatever reason. I don't know. You know,
I think she did drugs.
I think she did do drugs. That's my opinion. But you know, do what you
What?
do.
I'm not even going to say it.
But I can't. I lost my train of thought. What the hell was I going to say? Oh, we were talking. Oh shit! Hold on, you guys. I'll be right back. And I'll hold that thought. I'll be right back. Continue.
I do
Oh wait.
want to clear up something. It seems like there's a channel or two that have been saying that the formal was from 8 to 9, and it was not. It's in all of the documents that the formal was from 7 to 8, not 8 to 9.
And they didn't even frickin' go. They weren't even ready to go get on the bus, correct? To take them there. And they were wasted before it.
Yeah.
So technically they couldn't have even gone. And she says, or whatever the hell, she was supposed to go with Kaylee or whatever at one point in time. She says, oh yeah, well, Kaylee at the end. One time she goes, oh, my friend. My friend. I went with my friend.
Yeah.
I don't know. It's fucked up.
Oh, never mind. I was thinking of something else. Sorry. I was trying to put something together, but that wouldn't have made sense.
Yeah, it's all strange.
Kaylee came back for, supposedly to go to the formal with Dylan, but apparently she also wanted to show off her new car to her friends as well. So
Yeah.
I guess that was her reason for being there.
Crazy shit is, who started that story that Dylan had to go find her at her aunt's?
Yeah, I don't know.
I don't know where that came from.
I have no idea where that originally came from, but I feel like it was from like a family member or something like that.
Christy.
I don't think it was, okay, because I don't think it was just like a random story or a random person that said that and everybody believed it.
Why
Yeah,
did she
Christy put that out.
That's
Now,
strange.
Christy never said she went to her aunt. We had to find out after the fact that she was estranged from them and they was staying with her aunt instead of at their house with them. So
Why the hell? Yeah, I guess it was just in the process of buying the car. That's why she didn't go back to all her shit that was at the house still.
she never took anything with her, in my opinion.
I couldn't believe she wanted to get rid of that Rover so fast.
That
Oh,
was
Christy, I know. She couldn't wait to dump. They didn't want to be responsible for it.
It's crazy.
It is. It is. But they ended up keeping it anyway.
Oh, because Steve made that decision.
Uh-huh.
Logan, where did you find out? Are you talking about the Pi Phi formal on Saturday night? That it was from 7 to 8?
The Kappa Alpha formal.
Oh,
that
okay.
Ethan
At
went
the
to with
Hungadunga.
Maisie. Yeah, at Hungadunga was from 7 to 8 and not 8 to 9.
Thank you
that
so
would
much, True Seeker.
technically- Yeah, that would technically change the timeline. And I just want to make sure everybody's on the same page. I've heard it from 2 different channels that are larger channels and that it was from 8 to 9 and it was not.
Where did
So
you find that out at?
it's in several documents. I can email it to you if you
If it's in
want it.
docs, I can look. Like, does Maisie say it? Is it in interviews?
Yes.
Okay.
Hold on.
That's weird because I just went through Ethan's timeline and they're saying according to the Explorer black box data that you're talking about, that car did not leave 1122 until 7:19.
Who are you cheering on, Joey?
I'm cheering on everybody out here. 1 second here. 1 second.
Oh, there's the boy.
That is for everybody out here. You guys, I just got dumped a bunch of stuff towards these FOIAs, guys. So it's coming your way, Logan.
Nice.
Oh, yes. Thank you, Bronx. You too.
He's so excited. He's saying thank you as well.
Yes. Thank you, Michelle, for that. Again, I can't see who got the membership right this second, but congrats. Welcome to the sauce. And thank you again, Michelle. And
That
you
was
guys
nice.
are amazing. Again, thank you so much for the donations. Absolutely appreciate it.
That was Vanessa.
I'm looking. I'm making sure. I think everybody's went through. Yeah, looks like it.
People liked your ding dong Dylan comment.
Ding dong.
Ding dong, Dylan.
It's hard not to talk about her.
That's crazy. Like, why are they? Because, oh my God. I'm stuck on this 8 to 9 formal. Wait, she said it was from 7 to 8? I'm confused now. I'll clarify with you later.
7 to 8. It was from 7 to 8.
And then there's like,
That does make sense. They were there between that time. Oh, no, wait. No, they weren't.
so at that same night, which was Friday, there was to be 30 plus people in that house. Right.
Not according to Dylan.
Well, that's the thing. Yeah, there was what, 4? It just changes so much. Even the Saturday night, I swear, wasn't it? There's supposed to be a shit ton of people there as well.
No one says that.
Yeah.
Oh, thank you, Moon. God bless. We do miss Tommy. That was very sweet of you, hon.
Miss Tommy.
Yes.
That's
She donated another 10 for Tommy. Thank you so much. We appreciate you.
I have to remember to do that. That's an awesome thing to do.
100%. And Tommy would have done it too.
We love you, Tommy.
Aww.
Oh, I do have something else, guys, and I want to talk about 2 things here. If you guys don't mind, I want to bring something up. I have said a few times, and a few people in the community have said a few times, that we believed that it's possible that Saturday night there could have been a party going on at this house. Okay,
that's what I think.
If you look at and I do too. If you look
all
at the house,
fucking cans,
right? The cans, the trash, the this, the that, and there's a couple of those girls that lived in that house that were clean freaks. Xana being one of the main ones. Okay, would not have left that house looking like that if they had a party 2 days earlier, Friday night. In my opinion,
the fucking couches are all apart and shit.
The whole house is trashed, right? So,
go ahead after you finish.
You know what would be interesting with those freaking couches is they were like those. It's like a sectional, like it was literally pulled up and moved apart. Like, how many other pictures of that house is it like that? Because it's probably not. Sorry, Dago.
No,
I think
you're
there's
fine.
a lot of things that are in, like I said before, that are in plain sight.
A lot. There's a whole lot in the entire house that's right in your. When you look at, I think we were all shocked when we got the photographs and we were like, "What is the deal with this house? It's a mess. It's a disaster." Well, they had a party Friday night. Great, that's grand. That's fine. There's no way they left that shit in that house like that for 2 days. There's no way. I just don't. I don't believe that. Okay, mind you, there's mostly women that live in this house. Like I said, I know at least 2 of them were super clean freaks. Kaylee, if you look at Kaylee's bedroom, come on. And Xana was known to be a overly clean person. So
and then you get shocked ass Dylan that goes, "Huh? What? You found that? We just cleaned for Parents' Weekend.
Yeah.
What, bitch?"
Well,
I just think like that's the known party house. Like that's the house, and they went other places during the day. Where are you going to end back up at? Where are you? Because Sigma Chi ended at 1.
Yep.
Where's everybody going to like trail off to? You're going to end up at that house because that's where it just seems like that's where everybody ends up at.
And who recently said if you wanted to buy drugs, you would go to that house?
Right. So do you think it's possible? Would this even be, I don't know if this is realistic or not, but if there is a party there, and it does seem that it was not, they wouldn't let random people in. Like it was always the same people that would go there. So they're used to being there. Okay. Do you think it's possible that if it's cartel drug dealers that are higher up a little bit than just the normal suppliers that are coming in with a vengeance to do this crime, if they went in there with a gun and like even just shot it off, or that's the firecracker, and
this is good,
said, "Get out of here now, keep your mouth shut, or we're coming for you next." Do you think those kids would keep their mouths shut? I don't know.
Well, probably. Go ahead, Logan, because I've just been interrupted all night long.
Oh no, I was.
So we didn't we talk about this the other day where the girl that was in the car accident was in it. Remember this overdose thing came up?
Yeah, I think I know what you're talking
I
about.
was talking to Logan.
I'm sorry. What did you say?
Remember we were talking about this the other day, I believe, on the girl that was in the car accident.
Carmen?
That she this whole overdose thing, right? Was that was
Yeah, I had asked, did Carmen maybe get in a hit and run because whatever she did had some sort of laced something in it?
and
Like, is
there
it
was
going around the town?
there was some tie to this. I forget what the hell it was. Somebody said there was 2 overdoses, and this is why D and whatever supposedly went to this house. Maybe that was where WSU Kim comes in. She claimed something about there was reasons why there was 2 overdoses and and that's why she believes that D went to this house and fluffed them up that night on top of that basically they owed money. I don't know. There's a way to link it together with the girl that supposedly got in the car accident that was part of her theory, which we all know you always can't believe her theory.
Yeah.
But it was really interesting. It made a lot of sense.
I also think it's interesting that in the Kaden Young video, the Washington police officers seem to think that all the rugs are coming from Idaho to Washington and not the other way around, which I found a little bit interesting.
Oh, definitely. I agree. Definitely agree. Let me finish this thought, and we're gonna jump to that too and talk about that a little bit. I think is a good idea. Okay. 1 second.
Oh my God. You know what's fucking mind boggling? Because this had happened that somebody lose their life and then they went up in this house after them because they felt that they sold them product.
What do you mean?
Like somebody died from an overdose and that somebody thought that those drugs came from this house.
I mean, it could be. Not sure, but
it's
it's
just
an
a
interesting point.
Weird thought. Nobody's ever
Yeah.
said it.
Interesting. Real quick, pointing to what we were saying, how we brought up the thought of there possibly being a party in that house that night, so on and so forth. I want to show you guys something that was kind of interesting to me. This jacket, this is a suit jacket. Okay, it's like a I don't know, dark blue, midnight blue, whatever you guys want to call it. Okay, we know that Ethan was wearing the night they went to the Hunga Dunga thing. Ethan and Hunter both took Maisie. The 3 of them went, right? Ethan was wearing a black suit. Hunter was wearing this color, okay? And I'm going to show you what I'm showing, what my issue is with this, okay? We also understand that Ethan took in we're made to understand, I should say, that he drove them in the Ford Explorer, went and picked up Maisie, and he picked Hunter up at Sigma Chi and picked up his sister at the sorority. They went to the Hunga Dunga. They did their thing for an hour. And then in the book, it tells us in the timetable, then he comes back through and drops her off, drops him off, goes and parks the vehicle at 9:30, which is why I want to see this thing. And you see he's wearing black. He's wearing blue. So if he dropped his brother off at the frat house, why is this jacket in the living room on that shelf at the 1122 house?
Yeah. There's some questions on why is the Ford Explorer rolling around at 4 a.m.
So it seems as if Hunter was there on Saturday night.
And that's exactly, that's what I'm believing at this point. And I think that's why we all believe there could have been a party, that there was something going on at that house that night.
Yeah.
If you go back and look at the messages that Hunter or that Ethan had sent to Maisie, I almost wonder, hey, you need to come hang with us. We want you to come.
Yeah.
What are they talking about? Were they hanging out at the 1122 house drinking? And he wanted his sister to come there with him and his brother? I wonder.
Why was
And think
Hunter?
about that if the scenario I posed earlier were to happen. You're running out of there split second. You're forgetting things. The cans are kicked all over the place. The cans are getting stepped on. Like
Yeah.
it would be a mad dash. Like I just think that would cause a chaotic scene like that. And can I thank Michelle real quick for gifting a new unique beep? Thank you.
Aw.
Why was Hunter
Awesome.
the hero?
And Conspirling got that. Awesome.
Very cool. What do you mean, Mike?
Why was Hunter called in to come back into the house? If Dylan sure shit didn't mention shit about Hunter in anything that she said, why the hell would Hunter be the one to come back in the house?
Who are you talking about? Hunter Johnson?
Or
Aw.
huh? Yes.
Okay, I just don't want to get anybody confused because you confused me for a minute. I'm sorry. Yeah. Hunter, I don't know why he went when he went, why he showed up so quick. But yeah, that's another question too. My biggest question though is how did this jacket, if he went back to the frat house after the Hunga Dunga, whatever that was called, formal thing or whatever, how did this jacket end up at the 1112 house? 1122 house. God, I hate when I do that. It should have been there. And Ethan, remember, if you guys remember in the timeline, Ethan said, I think he sent a message to Xana and said, I'm changing my clothes at your house. And then he supposedly went back to the Stigma Chi house, from what we're told. But this jacket, is it his, well, it's not his house, but where he was staying. So again, if there was a party there that night, you get hot, you're drinking, this and that and everything else, you never went home and changed, you take it off and you shove it in a crack somewhere. I'm telling you.
Yep.
I feel like he was shoving it there in a safe space so nobody spilled on it because I'm sure it's a nice, expensive jacket.
Especially if you're at a party. Thank you.
Right. Instead of setting it on the couch or the table or.
I'm just saying, guys, it's just another question. I mean, we know something was weird going on around Ethan that night. If you read the book, you see things that are strange within the timeline, the messages, Hunter's wearing the blue jacket. Right. Hunter wasn't supposed to be there. Hunter was supposedly at the frat house all night, remember?
Yep.
There's, I guess, the most that's left out in this would be Ethan. Between the timeline down to his apartment there's a lot.
Yeah. Definitely.
Jen, I saw your Venmo donation. Thank you very much. I'm going to put that towards the FOIAs. Awesome. Thank you.
You guys rock. Thank you all so very much.
And thank you for everything you do in the chat. You are amazing.
Yes, Jen, we appreciate you very much.
Yeah. Very
I
much.
thought we were brothers. Yeah. A lot of people have heard that too. Good point, Michelle. So it's just a thought, you guys, about the whole possibility of there being a party there that night. There's more than one person. And again, neighbors were saying, remember when they were doing the canvassing, how they were knocking and talking and all that. And some of the neighbors were saying, yeah, there's always noise over there, music blaring, this and that. I'm pretty sure, I think some of them people said that they thought there was a party there that night too.
Yeah, they did. And I mean, it would make sense if that's the party house, if that's where, and we know it is because they're getting so many noise complaints. Why would they that night just decide, oh, we're not here tonight? Like, no, it seems like they never said no.
And nobody on Queen Road heard a party that night.
Well, everybody went to sleep at 9:00 that night.
Yeah, right.
I think it's just the weirdest thing. It's a Saturday night after
game
parents'
day.
weekend.
Right?
Game day.
After game day. Yeah.
And so one more, take that into effect and remember what everybody else said too. I went to bed early. Did you really? I think some of these people, let's put this thought out there. What if something did go down at this house, at this party, as was stated in the very beginning when the Gonsalves got their first call on this? They were told, and yes, things get messed up, but how much of the truth is usually in the very beginning of the story? As compared to 4 years later, as everything gets spread out, and you know what I mean? So think about it for a minute. What if there was a party? What if something happened that shouldn't have happened, okay? and things got all jacked up. And all these people that are in this circle that I've been complaining about personally myself, saying, why the fuck were they not there when they're always there? And everybody seems to have distanced themselves conveniently. And then all this weird shit goes on. What if something happened and these people bolted? Remember the runners at the band field?
Yeah, what the fuck were they doing?
Maybe they were running from the house.
There's a,
Maybe something went down and they were running from the house to get the hell away from it.
Wasn't that at 3:12 in the morning?
Yes.
And we hear all of that horrific scream, all of the things even that Chris Whitcomb says in the book that he hears, even Quinn's name being yelled and stop it, please don't do that to me. All that
Yep.
stuff at like 2:20 something, 2:27 to 3 o'clock.
Between 1 and 3:30 a.m., something bad happened in that house, in my opinion. That's my opinion, guys. That's my timeline for this whole thing. Yeah, right. Just up for one. Take old. Exactly. Bianca, Ms. Bianca, good to see you, dear.
Bianca.
Please take a moment and hit that thumbs up for everybody's channel here, if you would.
Show us
Please.
some love.
it'll be interesting to see what we'll see on this Linda Lane footage that seniors after.
Yeah, I'm curious about that too. I
There's a
also
lot.
wonder the Erica text.
Yeah.
I wonder if that was the start of the setup, the start of the
Think
plan.
Yeah, go ahead with that, Logan. You said that earlier. That's a very interesting point. Thank you so much, Michelle.
Yeah, thank you, Michelle. So
Another-
I just
another
think
turtle.
that it's very possible that, this crime obviously was planned, in my opinion. Well, not obviously. I just think, in my opinion, it is more planned than we think it is, probably. We
Yeah.
don't know who Erica is. I wish we did. But Erica sends the text message twice that night to Ethan saying you're getting cheated on. I think that maybe that was just the start of the plan. I don't know if all four were supposed to be part of that plan, but sending a text message to Ethan saying you're getting cheated on and then something happens to him and his girlfriend that night, was that the start of making it look like a red rum self-deletion? But
Very
then
good point.
You know what I'd like to know? What was, when these football games went on, what was Dylan's past frequency? Would she go to these games?
I don't know.
I had no idea.
And all of a sudden, this one night, she just happens to stay home.
No idea. Dylan doesn't seem
Doesn't
to
participate, doesn't go out.
She doesn't seem to do a whole lot of what the others are doing. It's weird.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Just like she didn't go to the SIG house when everybody else did. She had to stay behind to finish a paper. But she was so drunk. She was so drunk that night.
Yeah.
She was finishing a paper, and other people are saying, "Oh, I could do it. I could do it." Well, okay, I couldn't have done that, but okay.
Well,
Here's
we
the
just,
thing. Her timeline doesn't fit as far as getting drunk either, because she
Nope.
said she left the house a little after 10:30, but yet she got home at 12:30. That doesn't, as much as she had to walk to go to the Sigma Chi party, then walk from there to Allie's house, then walk from Allie's house to home, she wouldn't have enough time in there to get drunk.
No.
no.
It's an
No.
hour and a half. That's it. And she's got to walk all those places.
Well, we
I
were doing
wanted-
Rage Cage, though. I don't
Oh.
know what they put in there. I don't know.
I wanted to go back to when you were talking about the text message about the cheating.
Yeah.
Those line up with Xana being at Allie's party. Both of those texts come when she's over there. So either it's true or because that lines up, like she's not with Ethan at that time.
No.
So that does kind of make it look like it could be true. Or like you're saying, someone's trying to cause a rift between them.
Oh, that's
Something.
fucking hot.
And I do agree with you. It looks like that could be an explanation for a cover up.
Mhm.
Yeah.
And
And
then
then
the other
both of
thing-
their phones are switched.
Yes.
So
Well-
then it could look like they were going through each other's phones type of thing and pissed off. And
Ooh, yeah.
What happened if she took the Explorer out?
Who?
Xana.
Xana.
And then come back at 4 something.
Yeah,
Well-
what if she was out? What if something really was going on and she comes back late?
What if they were separated? Is that the reason why they don't mess with their timeline? Is because they weren't together the whole night at the end.
It
And,
could be.
it's so contradictory between everybody. Oh, they were great. Their relationship was great. Everything was great.
Yeah. Very good point. Where's this picture at? I'm trying
And
to show you
people
guys.
it seemed like people couldn't find Ethan for quite a while. I mean, there's one kid that's FaceTiming and 5 times in a row and he doesn't answer.
That's odd too.
That's his.
That
I
is very weird.
That time is the last of Ethan. That is the last thing that I have on his timeline. So
Right.
I don't know where I put it.
What was his name again? You got his last name's weird.
Cooper Atkinson.
That's it.
Yeah.
Atkinson. Cooper.
Okay.
So
And
we
he was-
hear Jacqueline Bellevaux says that Ethan and Xana are both. There's a few people that say that Ethan and Xana are still at Sigma Chi at 2 a.m.
Yep.
Even though that party ended at 1. And then she has a photo that she took but she only took it with just Xana, I think. And that's in Idaho State Supplemental 10. And then 201, it's like boom, boom, boom. This Cooper kid's trying to like get a hold of Ethan. And then that's it. Like that's the last of anything for Ethan.
Right. I guess it's not in here. I was trying to find the Erica to show you guys who is believed to be the Erica. Okay.
Oh,
that would
Erica
be
Anthony?
interesting.
Erica Anthony's her name. Yeah. We've seen what she has dark hair. She was in
Who
the grub
is she,
truck.
though?
She was friends with, there's pictures of her and Kaylee together at some point. She was at the grub truck that night as well. Who, I don't know exactly who I don't know that much about her yet, but
What
Maybe
time
she
does,
was at Allie's. I wonder if she's Allie's roommate.
what
that
time
could
does
make
they
sense.
leave the corner club?
Hi, baby.
1:40.
Okay, so this 2 o'clock thing that Kim was talking about.
What
Where
was
does that, after the girls left, it's 2 o'clock comes. Where can you tie that into what you were just talking about? The 2 o'clock texting constant.
I
The
don't know what
texting was from that Cooper Atkinson kid.
Yep.
He's trying, and it's a FaceTime. He's trying to FaceTime Ethan 5 times.
5 times. Yeah.
And this was all about the cheating thing?
No,
But
it
we
was
don't know.
We
after.
don't know why he's doing
Oh.
it. His name is never mentioned anywhere.
Sorry.
There's a lot of
Cooper
Right.
Atkinson knows something.
there's a lot of things like that are mixed into this timeline that don't make sense. So, real quick, this is the girl that was at the house that night, supposedly. The third wheel that went to the corner club with there he is, with
you make it bigger?
Kaylee and Maddie, Riley Moreland. This is who that supposedly was that night that was at the house with Kaylee. And Dylan was there, said she doesn't know who it is. I guarantee you she did know who she was, but that's okay. But that's her right there. One of Kaylee's friends. That's who went to the corner club. The one in the middle.
Oh, okay.
Well, I actually think that Kaylee having this friend over that night when Dylan was there with her assignment, I think Dylan thought that Kaylee was going to spend some alone time with her. And when Dylan stayed back to do this assignment and Kaylee was there, but Kaylee had a friend over. So I
Yep.
think that's why Dylan invited this Lakeland over. So when Kaylee came home, she would see Dylan with Lakeland on the couch watching a movie
That's a
and
good
try
point.
and make her jealous.
I
Because-
was gonna say because if you sorry, Mike, go ahead.
No, she does touch on it because she says, "Oh, well, Maddie was coming back with those the small pack of White Claws, not the big one." And
See-
then she said they were going to go to the corner club, and I'm not 21, so I can't go.
Yeah, that was another point I was gonna make too with that interaction between Dylan and Maddie supposedly that happened when they were in passing. Something about that interaction does not make sense to me. The way that Dylan said she spoke to her and the answers she gave to her. Where you going? Remember that, Kim? We were talking about that yesterday. Like, it just doesn't fit for me. That conversation does not match
Yeah,
their relationship the way it was stated to me. It just sounds weird.
that
So,
would start her fire though for what Logan was saying.
but with what Logan was saying, that's a good point. You know what I'm saying? It's very
And-
again, think about this. If she really did go to bring Kaylee back, specifically Kaylee,
They never hung out.
Never.
She didn't even know if she had a fucking password to get in her phone. Get out of here.
For 40 minutes, they went to that Pi-Fi house, and they were only at the house. They didn't go to the actual event. And then they left to go back and hang out at the house. But Kaylee pieced out. Like, I think she went to the club or something.
You guys are both on something. I think no, not on something,
Jesus,
onto
Joey.
something. Sorry, you guys are smoking it.
Hey,
Yeah.
now.
Anyway, you know what I meant. You're onto something. Sorry.
Play.
If you think about that, the fact that she went and got her purposely, if that's true, let me say if that's true, but Christy said it, so I'm just going to go with it. That if she went there to pick her up and drove all the way up there for her to be her plus one, I got to wonder. Kaylee was gorgeous, okay? She was very popular, per se, even though nobody knew her.
Yeah.
And I could see Dylan looking at her and wanting to be like her, possibly, or wanting to be her, have her life, and get the attention maybe that Kaylee was getting. So maybe Dylan had some kind of a thing for her. I'm not trying to say she was like in love with her or something like that, you guys, but again, maybe you know what I'm trying to say. Does it make
I
sense?
do.
Yeah.
Because I went into this quite in depth a couple of days ago. I think that I think Dylan liked Kaylee. I think there might have been a fling, but I don't think Kaylee really reciprocated it the way that Dylan wanted her to. I
Sure.
think that is what Maddie told Adam. Adam told Jack, and that's why Jack had a 17-minute phone call with Kaylee and then hung up on her, and then
There you
she
go.
kept calling incessantly. Like, I don't like her. And I think Dylan heard that,
Oh boy,
and that's when it all popped off.
that does make some sense.
Jeepers creepers.
It does make some sense.
I think
Truly
this
and
kid did
honestly.
some weirder drugs than we think.
Welcome to Recia.
I caught some
Yeah,
language and something.
Kaylee
other day.
apologized to Mason Barstow. So that'll be interesting if you do get when we'll put it
Yes.
out to the universe when you get that interview. Hopefully he mentions that.
Kane, what's up, buddy? But she weren't drunk. she
Woke
weren't.
up.
She weren't. You weren't drunk. That was great. Here it is. This is Erica. I'm sorry. Thank you, Christine.
I swear I caught in some of one of these kids' language the other day about parachuting. And if these kids clearly aren't parachuting. If you know drugs and parachuting, that's what makes me think that they were into some interesting things.
Right. Gotcha. Gotcha. Absolutely. There she is. Wait. Damn it. I want you guys to see who she is. That way everybody knows she's a real person. Because there's people who said it was an app. It was this. It was that. No, this is a person. And see, this is something else I think that needs to be paid more attention to, you guys. The bigs and littles with each other.
Yeah.
That's kind of important. If you think about it, okay? The big and little, they have a bit of a relationship. And
Becomes
I think,
like your homie.
yeah, we need to pay attention to who was who's big and who was who's little. Because there might be something behind that, folks, if you think about it. Where are you going to show her?
Was Payne always a little?
There it is. Damn it.
Oh.
That's her right there. That's Erica right there. They just showed a better picture of her. If I can get.
I don't think red's her color, bud.
Right there. Damn it. I'm not quick enough. And you've seen
Oh, this is TikTok.
that one. That one right there. That is Erica, folks. That was her 21st birthday.
She looks 31.
They all look older than they are. Except for Bethany. She looked 12. There. See, you see Kaylee in all of these pictures. Almost every damn one of them. This must be the sorority yearbook. So was Erica in that sorority too, I wonder? Huh. Interesting. But anyway, that was Erica, so everybody knows who Erica is. Something else I really want to know the truth behind too is why they left the sororities. I think that's important too. It might have something to do with some of this.
This is that COVID stuff.
So is there anything else you want to add, Logan?
Jogan. That's Joe
Joe
Jogan.
Rogan.
Joe Logan?
Um,
Joe Jogan?
there were in the kitchen, there were some towels, a towel, 2 towels. I'm not sure how many, but there were some towels in the corner when officers arrived, and they were never taken into evidence. I think there was some bleach next to them or near them somewhere. They were never did anybody else see that?
I remember you saying that earlier. I didn't get to, but
Yeah, they're in the kitchen. I just find it weird because there's a stool there as well. It's like, was somebody looking out right there and being a lookout? And then were those towels used to clean something? And I don't know. I find
that's
it
an interesting point. I never got to see him, but that's a good point. And real quick, I just wanted to point something out. I never saw this picture before today. Isn't that kind of interesting? Because I'm going to guess whose vehicle that is.
Eric
Gower.
Flower. And guess we all know whose house that is. So
I can't see the address though.
well, yeah, I know it's blocked by the
light.
Let me
Ask
get my
Molly, she can
flashlight.
tell you. Right.
Yes. Hang on.
Yes, absolutely. So just another quick look at that photograph, but very interesting.
That's AI, right?
No, I don't think so. That was in that with
Yeah.
those photographs I just showed you. It was with the last picture there.
What?
That's an AI
That's
picture.
some fucking overlay shit.
Remember the pictures with that I showed you had Erica? That was the last thing on that reel.
That's fucking
That's an
some
AI
shit,
picture,
man.
dear.
Well, it
That's
came
not
off
real.
of. Isn't this Facebook
These TikTokers.
Yeah, that's not real.
or is that what is that right there? Hold on. Which platform has this come off of? Is that Facebook or no?
TikTok.
Yeah, TikTok.
Or TikTok?
Eric Gower's car's not that.
And who the
blue
fuck?
darker.
Look at that. That's BK.
Oh, you
Oh
might
my
be right.
God.
You
No,
might
that's
be
not
right.
real, dear.
I'm looking at the outline of the house now. And
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, okay. I just thought maybe that's why I never saw it before. Because it wasn't real.
I feel like there is a real one though. It's just not that one, but I think there is proof of. I think that there's a camera somewhere that shows them.
I'm telling you, man.
There is.
I've been
swear to
strolling
God
through
there
these
is.
videos looking for shit.
Yeah, I swear that there was.
Like the old JLR shit. Super slow.
That is so wild though, that in Xana's room that hanging up tapestry has
Nothing on it.
That's the whitest shit in that house. Other than the curtains. Uh-oh. Oh?
Yeah. All right, guys. So here's what I'm going to do.
What'd it do?
I got it, Leah. Thank you. I'm going to go ahead. If where'd Kim go? She had to step away. I'm going to go ahead and post a link, Logan, so that we can people call in or pop up here and like we talked about earlier.
Cool. Mm-hmm.
Maybe ask some questions, bring up some points. If anybody has anything to discuss with what we brought up tonight so far, let's talk about it. We want your guys' points too. There's Kim. And there is the link. If you guys want to pull that link and put it on your chats too.
Here, I can.
If Mike, anybody can do it. I can actually, here, let me throw it back. Private chat for you guys too.
Yeah, put it in the private.
You can pull it from there and
Just
boom.
do it.
There you go.
Kane saying Happy Mother's Day to everybody. Thank you.
Oh, yes.
Aw.
And the dog.
Happy Mother's Day.
Too. Oh, shh.
You're right about that towel, Logan. Like that should have been taken along with the ladder. That ladder.
The ladder.
Yeah.
So
God,
many,
how
so
did
many
you
things they did not
the
do that they
glowing
would have done.
ladder.
Yup. Happy Mother's Day, all you awesome mommies.
We're not sure if they might have went through the upstairs slider door that someone might have unlocked from the inside when they weren't upstairs, but then went upstairs.
You know
but
what?
we won't take the one piece of evidence that could let somebody get up to the balcony.
I don't even think it was that intense, Kim. I think that literally somebody walked into this house like they did every day, 7 days a week, all day long,
Yep.
like they belonged there, and walked in and just something went down. That's what I think.
Yep. Or you have the power that you. Yeah.
Kim, how much have you looked at this tapestry thing that's hanging in Xana's room?
That's what those faces were for.
Why do you not think it's real?
I've looked at it.
There's a blonde hair on it.
Oh.
I've never seen this before. I just caught it.
Let's see it.
One second.
Blonde hair.
It's a light hair, and it's about 4 to 6 inches long, maybe.
I see you, Buddy Bear. I'm grateful for you, brother.
See it? Right.
And we asked, I asked
Logan.
Jeffrey Gentry. I asked him about this. Remember when he was on our show?
Yeah.
And he just said he looked at the blood drip marks that are like next to it to the right and just said, oh, well, the blood didn't go that far.
This tapestry looks like it was just put up, but there is a hair on here. And I'm wondering if it's the same type of hair that is in Ethan's hand.
Yeah.
It very well could be, yeah.
Well,
it does look put up. I think it's hiding a bullet hole. That's what I think.
Well, it's hiding something because wait, look at this picture. This is really why I was making the face. Why is there?
Does it look like angel wings?
That's a fucking evidence marker behind that shit.
Oh, my God, you guys.
That's why I was just making those faces. I'm like, why is that behind there?
Holy fuck.
What the hell?
That's fucking tits.
Yeah.
Wow. I got to go take a bathroom break on that.
My God. Screenshot.
Why is that behind the tapestry?
That's an investigation, Joey.
Is that another one over there?
Oh my God.
Did they hang
I'm like,
this?
why is that behind there?
Hold on. Who's backstage? 1 second.
I always find something when I'm looking for something else.
Okay, whoever that is backstage, guys, I always request you show your face for like 30 seconds just so I can make sure you're legit going to show your face and not your waist. If you could, please. Just for 30 seconds.
I can't even get up.
Okay. All right. Paul's twisted nephew.
Right.
All right. Welcome. Can you hear us?
Hey, guys. How's it going?
Hello.
How's it going? What's happening? Oh, is this RJ?
Yeah.
Okay. What's up, brother?
RJ.
I'm just calling in with a tip. So just take it as a tip.
A tip. We got a tip. Just a tip, RJ. Just a tip.
No
Just
tip.
In the book, Chris is telling you, we're supposed to read between the lines with it, right? He's telling you that the 426 SUV and the Explorer are the same car. We know that's not true. He's trying to tell you that they're the same driver.
Wait, who's the same driver?
The one driving the black vehicle.
Oh, yeah.
So who are you calling it?
Right? It leaves, it goes down to Taylor. You see it pull a Yui, and the lights go off for a minute, and then the Explorer goes back to the house. He's telling you that the driver jumps out of that SUV and drives the Explorer back to the house.
He does say something like he was talking. It kind of, I get what you're saying now. That does make sense, RJ, based on what he said.
because we know they're not the same car. You don't. Yeah, you'd hear it if it was the Explorer leaving.
Yeah, right. I got you.
No amount of audio manipulation can cover up that 3.5 EcoBoost, especially with the muffler delete pipes that Ethan's has on the back. So it's not the same car; it's the same driver.
Same driver. Okay, I get you now.
Identify that SUV, identify the house, then you identify the driver. If you identify the driver, you identify one of the perps.
Okay, I got you. Good point.
Thank
Hold on,
you.
Logan.
It's just a tip.
No, we appreciate you, bud. Anything you guys have to offer or say, absolutely. Logan, go back to that middle point where we can see that ruler.
Yeah.
That goes. All right, brother. Take care, bud. Appreciate you very much.
And can you shrink it so we can see the picture of
That goes all the way across. It
Or
goes
no?
all the way across behind that. Look.
That isn't
It
normal.
does, but this is the full picture. It's just
Okay.
the tapestry, so it's
I
not like
think
we can see the wall.
That's
I
too,
think it's a sorority tapestry.
it's
It could
too,
be.
I think it was just put up.
What's
Uh-huh.
the size of this thing? That fucking ruler is way too fucking big.
Well, it's blown up
Measuring
too.
something.
I mean,
It's super close up. The picture is
Oh,
super
okay.
close up.
my
Yeah.
bad, dude.
And that's why it looks like that. But look, it goes all the way across. So it's
That's
Yeah.
not just
wild.
that spot right there. You can see it. SRB pointed out. You can see it all the way through, all the way down.
That's what I'm saying, you guys. The things that we need to be looking for are in plain
Yep.
sight, and we're just missing them.
Yeah.
And
Where's
all
this-
Kim's been saying this for forever now.
I
These small
have.
these tiny details turn into
Yeah.
something huge.
Yeah.
What wall's this shit on?
And you have to follow your gut. Like I just had a gut instinct. Like that tapestry didn't sit right with me. Like
Yep.
Same things with those fucking
didn't.
curtains.
so.
Yeah.
Thank you, Logan, for blowing it up.
Yeah,
And looking at
right.
that. Wow.
It's on the wall right next to the bed where Ethan would have been laying, Mike, on Xana's
Over
room.
his head.
Right.
Huh.
And if you
What
scroll and see if there's a photo of the bed against the wall, I believe there's blood under this thing. I'm
There
not
very well could be, Kim.
like towards
Just look
the
at
floor.
look at how the spatter comes down on the bottom. Welcome,
You can
sausage.
see it down here too. In this
Yep.
other picture.
So
Oh,
what
there's more. It's in
what
all
other-
of them.
what other room?
Bullet
Would that-
holes.
Yep.
Bullet holes.
What
Yeah.
other room did they actually cut drywall from? Because I swear it was only this room.
I
Maddie
think
and
Hannah's.
Kaylee's, and
Yeah.
they got them from both rooms.
Jesus.
How many times
Christmas.
you're up here, sausage?
Okay.
Hold on. 1 minute.
Once again,
Oh,
I'm
'cause
wrong
they
on
took
that.
the walls with all the splatter. That's
Can
what
you
Yep.
hear me, sausage?
Yes, I can. Sorry about that.
I
You're
gotta get
okay.
off that shit.
Sausage.
Hello.
All right. Well, what I was gonna say is on the bottom of the what looked like the bottom of the tapestry, it looks like the spatter comes out from underneath it almost, going
yeah, it
downward.
is.
Let me go back to it. Sorry, I'm on a.
No, you're
I
good.
can
You're
look
good.
later, but
Well, I'm sorry, sausage. We're not ignoring you. We're just trying to see something real quick.
Oh no, you're fine. I'm watching with you.
Oh shit, where'd it go?
Holy
That's wild,
shit.
Logan. That is absolutely wild.
I wondered what them faces were for.
Right
that
there.
explains
That
it.
right. See that? Isn't that underneath it, Logan? Or is that on next to it? Because it looks like it comes down from underneath, like possibly it's under behind it. You know what I mean?
so I think this is the. I don't know if that's the shadow of it. Yeah, that's the shadow right here of the tapestry.
Okay. We need to go in and look at this and do a little bit more of a dive on this stuff in that room again.
But these
know
look
what?
diluted.
Oh, that definitely does. Yeah, that definitely does. And down here, see these littler ones? I can't
Yeah.
show you, but that looks a bit diluted too there and
Yeah.
there. Which could be
Yeah.
though, it could be because it is diluted with spit or saliva or something. You know what I'm saying? It could be that, but they do look. That one right there looks highly diluted.
Yeah.
I'm not.
Is
even
one of the
gonna say-
moderators on my side of things? Can you pull the photographs from Xana's room and throw them backstage for me, please? Because I want to pull that up real quick and look at that entire wall, like the whole thing as a whole. Oh, good. If I disappear, Kim sent her weather my way.
Oh shit!
Yeah, it calmed down here. Now the sun's out.
We're
Go get-
hammered. Getting
Go get
hammered
the
right
goose.
Look,
Or
there's
my-
a couple of dots on here.
now. It does go all the way. Look, it goes all the way underneath it. See it?
Yeah.
Oh my God. Good catch, Logan. again.
That's wild. I've seen these pictures
is.
a million times.
Yep.
I'm sure you guys have too.
Yeah.
I
Never
was
saw that
looking for
before,
the
ever.
picture of the towels in the corner of the kitchen that were never taken.
This is another reason why I say, Joey, women are very important.
I've said that forever, Mike. You know that. With everything they do, they blow. We couldn't exist without them. Period.
I'm telling you, man.
See, that's undiluted. Those drops, but then there's some on the bottom that looks more diluted. I still can't get past that. That's wild. It's right there. Okay. Sorry, Sausage. What did you have to add, my dear?
Oh no,
They
you're
go-
fine. I was just thinking it seems odd that they have that measurement going all extending beneath the tapestry. What were they measuring underneath there?
Right.
Kim said, is it possibly a bullet hole? Is there more?
That's what I think it is.
Yeah,
I mean-
why would you set up a measuring tape behind a tapestry if there was nothing there to measure?
And
Right.
why would you showed all of this, but you hid something else? What would you hide? Something you don't want people to know is involved in this, or something you don't want people to see because it changes the narrative.
But you know
Right.
what's messed up? Is this
So-
would have had to have been done after the crime scene people came in.
Well, that's
Yeah.
what I was going to ask. So who put up the
PD.
tapestry? The
Yep.
perps or the cops? The cops, because
Right.
right?
Do
Because
we
they're
see-
measuring underneath it.
Do we see any photographs of that wall in that bedroom when we got the MPD photographs coming from whoever was snapping them with the phone?
The
Do
body
we see
cam
that?
shit.
No, because
Or-
we can't see them in their room. They won't show us.
Oh,
Right.
they don't show Dick Piss
But
Willie.
think about this logically. They're measuring either blood or a mark from a weapon, and if that tapestry was always there, then the blood would be on the tapestry, and it would be the cut or whatever would be through it, and it's not. So law enforcement must have put it up.
Now,
That's the only answer.
when Xana had the bedroom downstairs, I noticed that Bubbly had some social media pictures they had taken, and that tapestry is in the downstairs room. So I'm wondering, was it left down there and then it was moved up here for the crime scene, or was it moved up to this room when Xana moved upstairs? Was it put on that wall or was it moved? Like, does Bubbly have, I wonder, any social media pictures of Xana's room
Yep.
before the incident to show where the tapestry was hanging?
That's exactly where I was going too. And with a lot of this other shit going through their videos, I guarantee you there's a lot of shit that's missing from this house that was taken.
Dago, check your Discord direct from me. I sent a photo of the Alpha Phi symbol.
Oh, okay. Hold on. Did it go through yet? No. 1 second. 1 second. 1 second. Why am I not seeing it? That's weird.
The flash, the fireworks.
It didn't come through yet, Kim.
Well, and the fact
that's
that
weird.
the first officer in there thought Ethan had SHOT himself.
Yep.
Yeah, that's and welcome Lenore. How are you?
I'm good.
Thank you for joining us. How are you today?
I'm really well. How are you?
Wonderful. Thank you for joining us. Don't mind me. I'm trying to find photographs while I'm talking at the same time.
I was just thinking about the tapestry I heard it was in the downstairs bedroom.
Well, the second or first floor?
The first floor in the spare bedroom.
Oh,
And I think your last speaker just said that as well.
yeah. Okay, sausage.
Yeah, there's some pictures. I know she had a room downstairs, and then whoever moved out, she got to move to the second floor. I just wondered, when she moved to the second floor, did she take the tapestry with her, or was it left on the first floor and then moved as part of the staging? Or did she take it with her and it was actually hung on a different wall in her room,
Well,
and it was just moved in the staging from one wall to the other?
hang on, guys. I have an idea. This may have to have been put back there to make it. SRB dropped me a photograph that does make a little sense. All right, look at this real quick. You see how this is marked?
Yeah.
It may have had to go underneath there to make the tea like they did. It may not mean anything specifically. It might just be because they had to do it. You see what I'm saying?
But why not stop
To
at the
mark
edge
the
of it?
height.
Why not stop at the edge of it? Why go
Yeah. Why didn't they
Well-
start the tape at the fucking?
I think because they were marking this. You see this spot right here?
Yeah.
It's all suspicious.
This here specifically, I think they're trying to mark it in a specific like block like area. I might be wrong. I'm just
it
looking.
doesn't come down. Like it doesn't come down from the. Oh, we can see the
Right.
whole thing, so it's not the wings. It's not what I thought it was.
No,
Okay.
no. That's why I had them pull up these pictures so I could
Hey.
pull a full picture
But
of it up.
didn't you guys
Just
just
damn
say
it.
that there was a marker under it?
There is behind it. You can see
Yeah.
like right here, it goes across. But I'm wondering
Well,
how far across it goes. And like I said, what I was wondering is, you see how it's like teed off like that?
Yeah.
Did they have to put it all the way under there to make that section
Oh.
as big as they want? Because these is where they cut the drywall out, isn't it?
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah. So I wonder if they had to send that over for the measurement to show exactly how far and how much
Huh?
to cut. That's all I'm saying.
I still
But-
think it's interesting. Look how close those blood marks are, and nothing.
Oh, it
done
is.
on that thing.
No, it is. I agree with you. I'm just making sure that we're looking at every angle of it. That's all.
No, I agree.
I sent it to Jeffrey. We're gonna get his opinion.
Yeah,
There
we
you
already
go.
asked him.
Huh? We didn't
already
know
asked-
this thing went behind this thing, huh?
Oh, that's true. Oh, yes. Get that opinion. Yeah.
I just want to.
Gentry. Yeah.
Yeah. Well, who knows? Whatever.
Yeah. Hey, critic Rick, good to see you. Thank you. That's all I was saying, you guys. That's all.
Okay.
Um.
I'm
we
gonna
gotta
go. I love you all.
Oh well, thank you.
Thank
Anything
you.
else
We
to
love
add
you.
before you drop down? Any questions you had?
Just so waiting for this to be solved.
Yes,
Amen to
ma'am.
that one, sister.
You
Amen.
guys can do it.
I hope somebody does. That's for sure. Thank you so much, and God bless.
Thanks. God bless.
Take care, huh?
Bye bye.
Bye bye.
Bye.
So-
Bye.
Anything else within what we've been talking about, sausage? You want to add to anything?
Yeah, what I wanted to bring up is what I feel to be, in my opinion, the importance of Dylan obsessively and repetitively, like in rumination, writing, I will have friends, I will be liked, all of those things associated with being included. And if that is, as it kind of indicates, that it's almost at a pathological level, I think you're getting into territory where if somebody is obsessive like that and clinical in a way about it, if that is challenged, what they do to regain that control is the same thing you see in someone like Jodi Arias, that there's a switch that flips. And
Bingo.
so I really think that it could be, a possibility to consider, that if Kaylee and those, Maddie and Xana and Ethan were kind of a group, they kind of knew each other and were kind of tight. If there was something that happened that made Dylan feel like she was going to be excluded, I don't really know the circumstances around her letter from the sorority saying she might get kicked out. I don't know if she blamed any of those kids for that. I don't know if it's relative to her friend Emma being alleged to be supplying the general population of Moscow and that campus. I don't
Right.
know if that, has anything to do with it. But part of regaining that control, the beginning of that could be Dylan offering up information to this other group of friends, which is Emma and Demetrius and Ashlyn, and the other side of that group hanging out in that house. Like, well, I can be included over here. So let me tell you what these dirty little sons of bitches are
That's
doing
a damn
behind
good
your
point.
back. Because I have met ruthless bitches like that,
Oh,
not
yeah.
to the point that they would put your life in danger, but she is at a whole nother level when you,
Yep.
as Lana described, she's got pages upon pages,
Mhm.
obsessively writing that's all she cared about, was being included. So
She'll
what
s-
if
You
that
know-
were challenged?
She'll
You know
sell
what?
anybody out to get that part.
If you take that, what you just said, welcome back, RJ, and you think about the Halloween situation, the photographs we saw of Halloween,
Exactly.
that does make a little sense. Welcome, Bubbly. I see Bubbly's in our chat too. Thank you for joining us, hon. Appreciate you being here tonight. So yeah, very interesting.
And
But
then I
then
wondered,
Dylan-
why did Kaylee leave? What happened? Because it seems to me if you really want to live with your best friend, you can't wait to do it. She didn't have to arrive early for Rush. So if she had left in roughly the beginning of October, she's only been on campus like a month. But she still paid. Like, to me, as a woman, that states somebody has pissed me off and I want to get the F out of this house, or I'm possibly in danger. Right. And so it seems logically that your best friend, Maddie, would be the one to convince you to come back. Why is Dylan, the girl that you don't really have much of a relationship, the one to come convince you to come back? Logically, it's because that's the girl you got in a fight with, or you're afraid of her friends. So did Dylan go up and say, hey, look, it's safe. They're not mad. It's cool. They know you weren't ratting, or, whatever kind of beef that she stirred up to be included with them. Did it start to snowball and make Kaylee scared, and so she left?
That is. Oh, hold on. I got bad feedback. Hold on a minute. Okay. Can you get Jesus? Hold on.
Oh, it was coming from Pavs.
Okay. I muted it just for a second. That's an interesting theory. I've never thought of that. Like, did Kaylee get run off by somebody in the house, maybe, that was possibly
like, is she afraid of Dylan's friends?
Like a psychological stalking, or some threats were made. That's interesting. I like that sauce. It's very interesting.
Just a thought. But I do think Dylan, just in my opinion, allegedly, she gives me very Jodi Arias vibes. That there is something very clingy and obsessive about her, that if she snapped, she would be a bitch I would stay the hell away from. No joke.
Well, you know what? The day that I did my whole Dylan thing a couple days ago, there was a couple people in chat saying Jodi Arias vibes. So that's interesting you brought that up. Very interesting. Very, very interesting.
Well, thank you for letting me join. I don't want to take up any more time. I hope everybody has a blessed weekend, a happy Mother's Day, and I'll see you in the chat.
Thank you, dear. Thank you so much for joining us. Appreciate you.
Bye-bye.
Bye-bye. And RJ, hold on, let me unmute that. Can you hear me, RJ?
Yeah, bro. Sorry, I just changed my my mic setting.
Hello, buddy.
Good. You're good.
I just want to tell you guys that the wildest shit just happened. That accused killer Thomas Stein or something, who's being accused of killing his girlfriend. Lauren Crime just dropped. Yeah, Lauren Crime just dropped the video. He's in court, and the prosecution are accusing him of saying, "It's okay, Kayla, I'm going to help you."
What?
No shit. I literally just seen it as probably 2 minutes after I got off, and it just blew my mind. I'm like, what the?
What?
That's crazy.
Yeah, it's crazy. It is
when the
absolutely
hell
crazy.
did that case happen?
It's okay, Kayla, I'm going to help you.
That's nuts.
I wonder what year
It's
that
on,
happened.
it's on Lauren Crime right now. It's just like, wow.
Hold on, let me see if I can find it real quick.
That's some wild shit.
What is it called, RJ? Lauren Crime?
Oh, Lauren Crime, LC.
Oh, Law in Crime. I'm sorry, bro.
Yeah.
What is the title on the case name? The name of the case again?
He's Thomas Stein, Stein.
Oh, okay. Hold on. Shit. It might not be on here yet. If it's live somewhere, it might not be.
Oh, Jesus.
And he's sitting on the stand. I'll back out and I'll just have a little look.
Oh, well, that's this whack job.
Josie Dykeman?
Josie Dykeman?
No. I'm getting that feedback again. Hang on.
Is this that freaking live streamer that ran over the...
I'm not remembering what case he was talking about. Law and Crime Network Live. I'll have to find it. You still there, Kim? Miami Girl. You ain't lying about that, bub. definitely something very wrong.
Oh my God. Yeah.
Not Josie Dykeman.
They keep reproducing. I just gave you the perfect example about my ex-employee.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Oh, there it is. There's the, remember earlier you were asking about the photograph of, 1 minute.
Uh-oh.
Okay.
Uh-oh.
So this is Dylan's bedroom. Okay. Dylan's bedroom here. And look what's right in the middle of that bed.
That's her blankie.
That is the blanket she was covered up with. Wasn't it you asking for that, Kim?
Yeah.
And it had her blood on the blanket.
Right. So how did she get cut and end up with blood on the blanket that night?
Oh, it was the air was probably just so dry in the house, Joey. She had a nosebleed.
Oh, my goodness.
Teen claims gun went off in altercation. Oh, okay. I know what you're talking about now. I got you. Interesting. Very interesting. So there's the picture. God, she was a slob, wasn't she?
Oh my God, a dirty slob.
And there's no listen.
Down in that bed. That
Right.
bed doesn't look late.
She wasn't in that bed that night. There's no way. There's where was she laying on this corner?
Converse and Air Force Ones.
Sitting on the edge of the corner, listening to everything.
That's about it right there. Or standing in the doorway watching it happen.
You know what? The position of everything in this room and the mismatched decor it explains how she talks. She's fucking confused, bud.
I don't know about confused. Maybe crazy, but I don't know about confused.
A little of both. It's just as mismatched as her fucking...
My phone's going to die. There's a charger right there and in that drawer, just so you guys know.
Well, and I did some digging on her phone activity and stuff, and it recorded distance at 5 a.m. that she walked or traveled or whatever. And it won't record that in an iPhone if you're on low battery. It waits until you don't have low battery.
It's kind of like an update, huh?
That. Yeah.
Good job.
Good job.
So
Seriously.
she was probably lying about that as well, so she could make an excuse why her phone wasn't being.
Yeah. Not to mention she took 2 flights of stairs that morning too.
Yes, she did.
At least 2.
She's a track star, bud.
She's a runner. She's a track star.
Got them super long legs. Pretty much.
Kane's cracking me up.
What's this guy got going on?
Oh, I still can't find that, RJ. I was looking, but I'll have to get back to it here. Hold on.
So what's that case?
That's what I couldn't figure out. He said it in a private chat. It's about teen claims gun went off in altercation before girl's death.
Oh.
Yeah, I have it pulled up. I just don't know what was said.
There was this, I guess he
Somebody
said
on the stand.
when they were on the stand, he said, "I'm sorry, how did it go, RJ?"
It was the fucking, what was that statement?
Oh, he said, it's okay. I'm going to help you.
Yeah, here to help you or something like that. Yeah.
He said, it's okay, Kaylee.
But
yeah.
I'm going to help
Where
you.
was this case at, though?
That's what I'm at.
It's Florida.
That's what I didn't know either.
Oh, it's out of Florida.
Typical shit. I don't know. Maybe not. I don't know. I think that's what Four Hens was typing. I don't think why she would talk about Florida other than that.
Oh, another sink at 9 a.m. where she moved another distance, I think.
This is just...
Cape Coral, Florida. Yeah.
She could almost commit suicide with freaking the way these cords... Oh, now look at this. Oh,
yeah,
I'm just
your phone's gonna die, but there's chargers everywhere, bro.
Oh, my
There's one right there. Look. Right there on the floor. There's one inside the drawer, too.
And then, hang on, let me put my freaking Arby's wrapper back in the drawer. No,
Yeah, what
it's
is
not
that?
Arby's.
She's a pig. There's food everywhere.
This is a joke.
Clean your room. God.
Dude, you imagine what her trunk of her car looks like?
No.
I
It's
feel
like
you have one or the other dirty. Either your room is dirty or your car is dirty.
Or both. It
All
could be
right.
both.
All right, I'll
But
take
with
it.
her, it looks like both.
So they're accusing him of saying it's okay, Kayla. I'm going to help you. Okay.
Oh,
That's just too ironic.
Just an interesting.
isn't it ironic?
coincidence.
Don't you really think?
Right. Thank you, Jen.
Yeah, I really do.
Let's see, where are we at time-wise?
2 hours and 9 minutes.
All right. So what else we got? That's interesting as all hell. That's crazy, RJ. I'm gonna have to go look into that case a little bit more. He denies it, of course.
Just the other interesting thing about Dylan is that
Ooh.
in her interview, she was upfront about Eric Gower. Like she said who he was. We all knew him. We used him. We trusted him. She knew his age. She knew he had a kid.
Yeah, he's
Like,
31.
she knew Eric, but Eric has no idea who Dylan is.
Nope.
I don't even know if it's a guy or a girl. Right.
So why is he distancing himself?
I think because
She's
he's a
not
delivery
distancing
guy.
herself. So
He
she's
delivers them
totally
drugs.
fine. She's totally fine with outing Eric Gower,
Right.
but
Right.
he doesn't want to be connected to her. Does
Yep.
he know? Because he's in that area all the time. So I know some people suspect he's involved with the drugs going on there, or does he just know?
I think
does-
he delivers it. I mean,
does-
that's the easiest way. I
well,
mean,
yeah,
with-
but I think it could be both. It could be either like he participates, or he just
yeah.
knows, and he knows those people, and he's like,
Well, it's
I'm
the
not-
same guy that identified himself as a police officer to two people he picked up that night. Remember that?
Well, I know Lana was working on trying to prove that, right? And I think she's waiting for an interview or something. I think she asked for that guy that got interviewed about that. That's
Right.
the guy that said, "Hey, a cop took us home." I think she's.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, right.
You know what I do find kind of interesting is Pob's new thing on Ethan's Explorer coming back in at 4 something in the morning.
What does he say now about that?
That basically that Ethan's it's between what 4 and 4:20 or some shit.
429 is when it comes back around the corner. Whatever that vehicle, the loud one. Is that what you're talking about? He said that. Oh, then this must.
I don't think it was a
brand
loud
new
one. Yeah, this one was newer. I think he did it Monday. Logan will tell us when she gets back and available. I think it was Monday or Tuesday he did it. But that's what he was at the point, and he breaks it down pretty good to where he believes that is Ethan's, even like calculating the tail lights and whatever from Gower, that was Ethan's Explorer that came back in at 4 something.
I thought that was the same thing he had said before. I must be behind then.
It's a little different.
The time it left then, if it's coming back.
I can't remember if he went that far. I think he just went on the comeback. I don't know. I could be wrong. I had a real rough week, Kimmy.
Let me look here. Do you remember what the title of the show was, Mike?
Look at like 6 days ago. Let me see.
Or are they trying to say it never came back after the Hunga Dunga?
Negative. I don't know. Hang on.
6 days. Broken plea. Red 8 was sorry in advance. Idaho 4. Revealing shocker. Multiple proof Sunday. More book stuff. New animation. I don't know which.
Oh, right. It's going to be 3 days ago. It's going to be the revealing. This video is a theory only, not meant to accuse.
Oh, that one. Okay.
I think that's the one.
Welcome, Snowball 64, another unique peep.
Congrats. Welcome
To the green team.
I got it now. Okay.
I think that's it.
Yeah, you know about where it is roughly?
It's not past 27 minutes. I will say that.
Not.
No. If you want, you can talk and I'll find it.
Okay, I got it pulled up over here whenever.
Yeah, you can.
Oh, wait a minute. I think I might have.
Yeah, just play it and then we can fast forward through it.
I think it's right here. Hold on.
Do it.
I'm grabbing a snack.
Here we go. All right, let me see something. Bear with it, guys.
Oh, yeah. He says that's Murphy.
roughly an hour apart from each other, both in this area right here, later on that morning. And I always contemplated that when Murphy got out, he just made his way over here, and then that was Murphy just kind of running around. But the fact that we only see him twice, a little sly about it. So he goes around the house. As you see, the footprints in the snow tells the tale. And he comes up and he goes through the rear sliding door. And if he has, let's just say,
hang on 1 minute, guys. I'm going to let this play. I have to grab my cup of coffee real quick. I'll be right back as it's playing.
real strong feelings for, like, say, Ethan, then he would go directly in, probably through blood on the floor, around to Ethan and Xana's room and realize what he's seeing in there. And I'm sure he would be very distraught, and knowing how much he cares about Ethan, you know, if this person did care about Ethan, then seeing him like he was, naked and in the shape that he was in, I would think that he couldn't take it, and he'd probably get a blanket and cover Ethan up, just like they found when they found the bodies. And then from that point, he would want to go check on the others, but he couldn't be 100% sure there wasn't people still in the house. So if he left there and went to go walk upstairs and he came to, say, Dylan's room and Dylan's door was shut, well, he would obviously want to check and make sure nobody was hiding in Dylan's room before he went past that. So the logical thing to do would be open the door and take a step inside to make sure nobody was in there before continuing on upstairs, leaving a footprint in the process. And then continue on upstairs, again, probably further tracking blood, going in and checking Maddie and Kaylee and figuring out what happened there, maybe even putting a blanket over them before returning back downstairs and then heading out that rear slider. Except at this point, he would run into something that he wouldn't have been anticipating, which would have been a barking Murphy outside, uncontrollably barking. So what would that person do with Murphy if I contemplate this out? Well, they would likely get Murphy, and they couldn't take him back inside because everybody inside has been unalive. So what do you do with him? Well, knowing who Murphy belonged to, he would think quick on his feet and say, I'll just take him to his other owner. And at that point would walk, just like you see the footprints, up past the fence area of the next door neighbors, and then right around to the owner of Murphy's residence and say, here's Murphy. Everybody in the house has been attacked. And then when I think about that, and I think about Murphy, because we see Murphy on camera 2 times.
So, buddy, it's at 4 minutes, 55 seconds. Oh, I thought he was back. It's just fucking muted.
Roughly an hour apart from each other, both in this area right here, later on that morning. And I always contemplated that when Murphy got out, he just made his way over here, and then that was Murphy just kind of running around. But the fact that we only see him twice right here, and it's about an hour apart both times, makes me believe that the person that has Murphy is letting him out to use the bathroom, and Murphy just goes to his normal spot where he uses the bathroom, and then comes back. Hour later, they do it again, and he comes back, which makes perfect sense to me, and also means that whoever tracked that blood all over that house that may have taken Murphy over here to Jack D's would likely be involved with whoever brought Murphy back into the house before the 911.
Did you find it?
4 minutes, 55 seconds.
Oh, so it's way up here then. Okay.
Yes, sir.
1 minute. Sorry, guys.
You're all right.
For 4:55.
Yes, sir. What do you got there, Kim? Don't even say.
Christopher Whitcomb said Murphy's very important.
Yeah, he did.
Here
Very
recently,
instrumental.
I've
And
heard
he just made the connection between the blood in the house at Jack D's house.
Huh, no
Right.
shit, huh?
That makes sense.
It does.
Plausible. It's a plausible scenario.
Vetty.
I fully agree. Fully agree. So, all right, Mike, what are you pointing out about this now? I'm going to play it.
This is supposedly, he's going to tell us that Ethan's car comes back in at 4 something in the morning.
But does he show it leave?
429.
I don't know. I can't remember that far. I'm like,
all right, I'll play it real quick then. Hold on.
He's explaining how the front end looks the same in the car that comes in. He's like showing the grill and stuff and the lights.
Okay, I got you.
Appreciate you.
Yes. Make sure we
Fill
drop
in the
Bob's
gaps.
link in here, you guys. Please and thank you. Show him some love as well.
and
There
just
we go.
do it. Called at 42711 that they're not identifying to us for some reason. So let's look at the evidence we have around this. First of all, of course, I have to go back in time because people want to question the Ford Explorer being the one that pulls in. Here recently, I've heard claims that it's the maroon.
Real quick, sorry to interrupt, but yeah, Bubbly, that makes sense to me. It does make a lot of sense to me, actually. That would keep him contained, quiet, and all that, possibly. So thank you, SRB, very much.
Chevy Tahoe, and I'll prove real quick that that's impossible because I've slowed down and taken screenshots of when the Ford Explorer pulls into the neighborhood, and you can see I froze it right here, and you can clearly see the curved front of this sport utility as it comes in, matching the Ford Explorer perfectly. This maroon Chevy Tahoe has a flat front. As you see here, it's not curved at all. And its headlights don't go around the sides as you see here. And that's not all. And once again, you see how the headlights go around the side here. This is a obvious curve on the front of this vehicle. This is flat. Then the thing that they're pointing to say, well, it's not the Ford Explorer, is this rear tail light, because you can just see the square here. Well, when you look at the way the Ford Explorer's rear tail light is configured, it's configured in two parts here. And you can see there is a lamp here, and then there is a lamp back here. So when you look at it from the side, the only thing you're going to see illuminating is this side lamp, which is going to give you this square look right here. Another thing that I'll point out, when you look at it from this angle, you can just see the rear tail light barely right here, just like you would see from that angle, but you can clearly see the luggage rack on top of the vehicle right here. Once again, I've got the rear tail lights, but just to prove, well, I have to prove the luggage rack here in a minute, I guess. Okay, so when you look at this old Tahoe right here, you can see that it's got a long tail light that goes like this, just like you see in this picture of this one right here. And when you see the back of it, right here, I got the screenshot, you can see the tail light comes out, comes all the way down and over, just like you see in this depiction and this depiction, versus the Explorer, as it's pulling through, you're just seeing this square, which is this portion with this lamp. And I caught a still as it goes underneath the porch, and I mean, this should quiet any kind of dissension on it. You can clearly see the angle of the headlight, as it comes around. I mean, it's the Ford Explorer. And then you can just see the square here, which is, again, just this portion. But you see how this comes around, and it's not exactly square. It kind of comes back just a little bit and comes around. When you look at this, it goes like, it looks like it's square because you're just seeing the light illuminate, but you can even see the indentation right here in the bottom where it's coming around. It's the Ford Explorer. There's the 424 vehicle as it's leaving, and got the view of its tail lights, and I'll work on that later. But again, when you think about, like, for instance, Eric Gower's statement that he didn't see the Ford Explorer in the driveway when he came home. But then again, Eric Gower said he didn't see the red Jeep either. He said there was 4 vehicles. The red Jeep wasn't there, and he thought he saw the Ford Explorer. Well, the red Jeep never pulls in the neighborhood, so we know it was there. So if he saw 4 vehicles, it was either those 4 or those 4, and the Jeep was already there, so we can eliminate it, and we can eliminate the Ford Explorer being in the driveway when he was there. But also, it's this Mendoza line, I call it, right here. You see, when this vehicle pulls in the driveway, you can't see it in the third window of the house down here, which tells you, you know, it pulled in the driveway because of that. When Eric Gower brings Kaylee and Maddie home, he pulls in the driveway, and you cannot see the reflection in the mirror or in the windows when he pulls in the driveway either. However, when Eric Gower turns around and pulls out of the driveway, if he was to pull out to the right of this Mendoza line, just like when he pulled in, you would not see his reflection in those windows, but you do see it clearly, which means when Eric Gower pulled out, he had to pull out past this Mendoza line this way, and he could not have even pulled out and showed up in those windows if the Ford Explorer was there at that time. That is literal proof that the Ford Explorer was not there when Eric Gower was there. And we know it pulls in at 429 and it never leaves because you still see it sitting there to this day. So no doubt, 1000%, the Ford Explorer is the vehicle that pulls in at 429. This one right here is impossible. So every now and again.
So that was what you were talking about there, Mike?
Yeah.
I don't know. What do you think, Logan and Kim?
No idea, because you'd have to watch the whole video. But yeah, when does it leave? Is it ever there?
Well,
Right.
based on the book, it comes back at 9:30, and there's nothing about it leaving after that. And I don't know that we ever see it leave in any of the other videos. That's the only thing I've ever thought about or worried about. Sorry.
I've always thought that was the Ford. Ever since Pav said that that's the Ford Explorer at 429, I've always thought that.
My only issue is that I can't imagine that vehicle unless the exhaust is ripped off completely in front of the cat. Okay, I'm gonna say that because what that sound is not like, it's definitely not factory. I'll say that, and it was with what I know about cars. It sounds like it's either
those EcoBoost things sound weird though.
Well, I looked into the Ford Explorer EcoBoost, blah, blah, blah. It was nowhere near that loud. I ran a whole thing on that. But
Yeah.
it's either the exhaust is ripped off in front of the catalytic converter, or it's some kind of an aftermarket thing that has
it's just strange.
Like
So who
glass
has
packs or
identified
something on it.
Who has identified it leaving? Because we have the
When?
footage. We have
When?
the 1112 footage. So even though you can't hear it during that one time, you can still see.
That's what I'm saying. Like, when did it leave, if it did? It came back at 9:30, and then supposedly somewhere between 9:30 and 429 it leaves again.
Yeah.
That's what I want to know. That's what I don't understand.
I don't know.
We'll have to look. But
yeah,
I'm just,
we're gonna have to go back and look at it.
Someone must have already done that, I would assume.
Yeah, exactly. That's what I was. I
Yeah.
was just sitting here going, "Where's the fucking rest of it?"
Snowball is on a roll.
Aw.
She gave
Holy!
Thank you,
Thank you, Snowball.
5 to
That's
my
so
channel,
cool.
and now she's hitting Logan's channel. Thank you.
Yeah, thank you. That's
Very
so
cool.
cool. Congrats to the new turtles.
Congrats
Very
to
cool,
the new
Snowball.
peeps.
Very
Appreciate
generous
you.
of you. Very, very cool. Real quick before we end, if you can hang out, just I know Bronx has to do things and all that, but if you three can hang out when we do end backstage here for a few minutes before you take off when we're done, I just want to talk to you guys real quick.
All right.
I just wanted to say that now before I forget, if you don't mind.
Sure.
I know I'm gonna have to go back and look into more of that. Eddie and I did a show a while back about the two vehicles being confused. I was confused about the one that pulls out from behind the Queen Road Apartments and this and that. They're two different vehicles in my opinion. Thank you, SRB. And then this, now we're looking at this again. So I'm I'm curious. I want to know when this left. And if that's the case, and people in chat were saying that they believe Hunter was driving this. Well, okay. I'll listen to anything, and if we can break it down and figure it out, we'll do it. Not tonight, obviously.
Like Logan was saying earlier on it's there. It just says you go back through it at a different angle.
What do you mean?
Well, we got to look at how many.
Looking at the little detail.
Just this freaking that stupid evidence marker shit that just ran behind that thing. I mean, that's just odd.
Oh, and I want to say thank you to I think it's Ariana, right? Adriana. Thank you, dear. Thank you so much.
Okay.
More cameras. Not that they're gonna cut the shit out of them, but
I just want to know where this camera footage is at over here.
Yeah.
The other camera footage. I know it's there. I have a very strong gut feeling that it's there. I just want to know where.
So that car, so the Explorer comes back if Ethan's the one driving it, and then Ethan, if he goes into the 1122 house, then the keys you would assume go into the house.
Yeah, they got hung
inside the house would have access to keys.
Right, because I think it was, who was it? Was it Lana or somebody else that said that you see the keys hanging? I think she pointed out hanging right inside the door. Logan, not Lana. Logan, I meant Logan. I'm sorry.
They are hanging up right inside the door.
Yes, you can see that.
Thank
Or
you,
go ahead.
I was just saying thank you to Bianca. Sorry, didn't mean to cut you off.
Or all of the
awesome, Bianca.
The siblings might have had keys.
Yeah, well, yeah, that's
good. Your options. Those are your options.
Yeah.
Someone in the house or someone with a key.
Well, again, you guys, I showed you the blue suit jacket that I was wearing in the house upstairs. So maybe the two go together at some point somewhere. Oh, wait a minute.
Yes, just do it.
So let me ask you guys a question. If you're doing something, and again, I don't want to make accusations, but if you're doing something like cleaning something up and you get hot and you there's too many clothes on, you take a jacket off, shove it in the crack there while you're cleaning something and forget that you did it before you leave. It's just another thought. That's all I'm saying.
Yeah.
Too many thoughts.
I just think his behavior is weird. And I know people
It
cope
is.
in different ways, but
whose behavior?
Down to the Logan, and down to the point how
yeah.
he explains to his mother what happened. The thing he says to her.
Yeah.
They're not here anymore. He's not here anymore. He's gone. What do you mean he's gone?
Yeah.
He's not on the planet anymore. Why did you say that like that? That's just weird to me. I don't know. Maybe
no
it's
crying, not freaking out.
Very disconnected.
Yeah, that's exactly what it is. It's disconnected, and you would think there would be even more connection being a triplet. I mean, I've heard stories where twins and triplets can like
my twins
feel.
They feel each other's pain. I swear to God, especially yes, they do.
Wow, that's like something you say. That's something you say about like a parakeet or something. Hey, Mom, he's just not here anymore.
Well, and Dylan saw a black truck. Was it the black Explorer that she saw?
It could be. And like Deb Tutro just said, who covered up Ethan? Was it his brother?
Yeah.
And think about that. That's the exact time that Dylan claims she went downstairs to Bethany's room. She would have got there around 4:29, and 4:29 is when that Explorer pulls in. So, yeah.
So, now if that was what it was, let's ask one more question. Who else was with them?
What the fuck are they doing there?
Cleaning up is what I was saying, possibly, or helping to clean up, possibly.
What happens if they're all there partying?
Because
or if you're at the party and you run out because Kaylee, Maddie, Xana, and Ethan are not going to be allowed to leave. Probably Bethany and Dylan aren't going to be allowed to leave, but everybody else get the F out, and you run into the truck. You run to grab the truck and you take off. I don't know. Everybody gets it. I don't know. We need to see that truck leaving.
Boggled. My twins, if they're identical, from my understanding, the DNA is identical. If they're paternal, then it can be different. It's close, but it's different. That's my understanding of that.
Identical means one egg split.
Right. It's the same DNA split in
Same
half.
exact DNA. And then the other kind is three separate eggs.
Yeah.
And they were conceived via IVF, so they would be separate.
Yeah. Well, they're not identical because they're not all 3 boys or all
Right.
3 girls. So yeah.
Right.
Very good point, ladies. Very good point. All right, guys. Anything to add to this? We've been here.
Oh, that's
quite
a
a
good
while.
point. Thrive Off Grid said we should compare Dylan's handwriting to the DoorDash bag.
Ooh.
Oh.
It's a good thought.
We all had the same reaction.
Ooh.
Oh.
One more time.
Ooh.
Or Emma's or Molly's.
Anybody's that we can find. Well, that's why I
Yeah.
want. One of the reasons why I think it'd be good to be able to see Dylan's journal.
Yeah, for real.
Honestly, I would. I
Yeah.
really want to see it bad. I'm just
I
telling
do
you,
too.
really bad. The things she wrote, the drawings, all of it, because I think it can tell you a lot about a person. Okay,
Mhm.
that was a great idea, Thrive. Truly and honestly.
Mm-hmm.
Oh man, what a stuff. Hunter Chapin's not an EMT. Who said that? Good to see you, Mama J. No, he's definitely not an EMT. And here's the other problem that I have with some. Since you brought that up, Mitch Nunez was. Okay? Mitch Nunez was. And to walk in to that room and look at Ethan and say, it looks like he might have killed himself. Are you dumb?
Yeah.
Okay, first and foremost,
Where does that come from?
he was covered up, number one. Number two, what the hell are you looking at? And then Warner goes, how'd you get there? I would have said the same thing. Like, what the hell are you talking about? Well, all the blood. Bro, what? What do you mean, all the blood? That tells you he killed himself because of all the blood? That was insane. That is insane. That bothers
is.
me to no end. It does.
Well, I wonder what the little shit is though that they're seeing that we can't see.
Well, I mean,
It's
all
weird.
he said the answer to that was because of all the blood. Like, what?
Yeah, it is dumb. I know.
Ethan had right here, okay? Like, how did he do that? How did he do that? Did you see something that looks like a gunshot wound that we don't see, that we weren't told about? Okay, that would change my mind. That's a different story. But like he took and he sliced his own clavicle. What? It doesn't make sense to me. It just doesn't make any sense.
The only thing I can think is that they don't know that there's 2 more victims upstairs yet. And so he just saw a guy and a girl, and they probably handle domestics all the time. So, and if Ethan's covered, he's not seeing everything. So it was probably just a stupid out loud statement before he had all the information. I don't know.
I guess it just bugs me. I don't know. Being that I worked in EMS and all that, and I've seen these things, that I'm just not understanding. I guess that's all.
He's basically just saying it's like some rookie ass comment.
Yeah.
2 years in after being a EMT too, and a volunteer firefighter. I don't know. Whatever. I guess
2 years in. Who was 2 years in? He was 2 years
That's
in.
still a
Nunez.
rookie. Though. That's young.
Yeah.
He was the same age as the victims.
He was 23,
Two.
right?
Probably
22.
couldn't,
Yeah.
I couldn't even figure out parking tickets.
And then I give you that. Yes, I will give you that, Kim. That is correct. The dude was probably a little bit put off. Yeah, very green, very green, very wet behind the ears. Yes, I agree.
He just excelled to the top.
Thank you, RJ. Anyway, let me move this here. Good stuff. Okay. All right, guys. Great conversation. I think we were all over the place. I know, because we all had stuff we wanted to talk about, and probably didn't think there was enough time to get it all out there, because there never is, in my opinion. So
Next thing you know, I'm talking about fucking Ford Explorers.
I think we brought up all the important points that we have seen this week, and that's the verdict for this week.
So that's it. And I'm gonna say yes, ma'am. I agree with that. Remember, guys, just keep these thoughts in your head. Was there a party that night? That Saturday night? Why is that blue blazer shoved in a shelf underneath the TV up there? What time and when, and did this vehicle leave at some point and come back at 4:30 in the morning? And who was driving it? Where was Hunter at all night? Hunter Chapin all night long. Okay. I want to know that one too now. And Dylan.
Ding dong, Dylan.
So with saying that, did they try to erase that there was a party there? And is that where everything gets real screwy?
If they did, though, Mike, they didn't hide it very well because there's beer cans and garbage and shit everywhere.
No. I mean, like out of like the timeline of like the story, they're like, "Oh fuck, we're just gonna tell them don't mention that y'all had a fucking party there that night."
But why? That Mama J has a great point. Why? Why not just let it be what it is? You know what I mean? And that's my question too.
Is that
then
how
you have witnesses to the truth?
And that's how it all unfolded? Did something? But I don't know. It's
good call, Kim.
I don't know.
Sometimes you just gotta throw shit at the wall, buddy, and just see what happens.
Well, none of it's sticking. That's the problem.
No, it's not. I'm having a real problem.
And yes, Sausage is right. And is Dylan an undercover Jody Arias? Amen to that one. Amen to that one. Because she is definitely detached, in my opinion.
She was definitely under that.
I kept thinking when you were talking about her writing, like, I will have friends and all that stuff, like she's in a sorority. That's the purpose of that. You have lifelong sisters now.
They probably still didn't accept her at that. Maybe
why
that's
are you feeling like you don't have friends? You're in a sorority.
I'm not 21.
Maybe they didn't like her, Kim, because she was overzealous or too in your face type. You know what I mean?
That would explain why she got funky with the costume thing at the Halloween crap, huh?
Maybe she was ADHD.
She had to wear Ethan stuff, and it was just a big build-up, Joey. Ethan made me wear his clothes, and
But then she uses that as her fun memory.
Yeah.
Like
what?
what?
Yep. And they got killed in my house.
That's not a fun memory. Thing one, thing two, that supposedly set her off too. Like that's what you're supposed to be looking like. I thought I would have done the same thing.
That is a thing, Joey.
Maybe they snubbed her.
It's a Halloween costume.
Well, and there again, we've been told stories that and again, no victim shaming because I definitely don't do that. But that Maddie and Kaylee were possibly mean girls to some aspect sometimes. And
well, look at Olivia. She's a huge bully.
Big time.
So doesn't it kind of you have similar personalities sometimes when you're sisters and
3 months
Olivia is a big bully.
There was rumors of that with that Hannah Clear.
Yeah.
Absolutely. Yeah.
So what,
right. Bingo, Kim. Bingo.
So did this all go sideways in 3 months, or what she said she just moved in there in August? Did she think this was her next one up, that she was going to be popular and in with the crowd when she moved into that house?
But she kept getting left behind.
No, Vern.
And she
that's
a thought, man.
Agreed, and I agree with you, Kiss Me. I've seen like videos, I've heard stories and things that could make me think that way. Yes, I agree with that.
It'd be interesting to see, like, even just in like her social media posts, how it went from, let's say, just like 6 months previous, and then 6 months. Well, you can't say 6 months after, but basically 3 months after, and just see what changed. I don't know. I think you'd see a difference.
Or what didn't procure to be what you wanted it to be by moving into this situation.
Why do people think Dylan got a letter kicking her out or telling her she was going to be kicked out of the sorority? Where did that
No idea. I've never heard that.
Book. Didn't it come from the book?
I get to that part.
Was it in the book? How did I miss that?
They didn't even bring me home mac and cheese, Joey. I was so pissed.
Out of here, Suzanne. Look at you.
Thank you so much, Suzanne. Very, very sweet of you. God bless. Who did that go to?
That's Kim.
Did that go to you, Kim?
Yeah.
Yes.
Awesome, Suzanne. Amazing. God bless, hon.
Very generous.
Can you put SRB? Can you give me the link personally so I can pull that exactly what you just said?
Oh, that's right. Lana said it when she was talking about the journals. Thank you, Sausage.
Yeah, where's the journals? Somebody has that.
Apparently, Lana has some, but she
I
said
think
just
she's
wait
gonna
or
get
something.
more. Yeah, there's more to come, I think.
I mean, but like, you just don't stumble across that kind of stuff. They had to have taken it. They took it for evidence.
Well, Chris ended up with it somehow. So he pulled it out of the files, I'm guessing.
Oh, he's a writer, but it's just, he's the elite. Yep. It's like
The link that you posted, the Lucy thing that you posted, were you trying to get me to pull that up? I can't pull it out of the chat, is all I was saying. You're
It's like
okay.
a-
Take your time. No rush here.
It's like
No
a
rush.
Disney Fast Pass.
Something about the latent prints, though.
Yes. He's got the Fast Pass, buddy.
What, Mike?
He's got the Disney Fast Pass.
Who?
Christopher Whitcomb.
Oh, okay. You confused me again. What the hell, Disney and Fast? What the hell are you talking about? You lost me for a minute. Sorry,
dude. Because there ain't no other. I ain't even
well, I mean, he has the connections, and he had
in the
been
FBI.
given a lot of different files and things like.
Yeah.
You know, the biggest thing with this whole book thing that gets me, the entire thing.
Huh.
Oh,
he
it's
won't.
for a chat. Okay, sorry, SRB. Thank you.
That he won't admit that he was part of the investigation somewhere.
No, it's not that. It's the fact that the biggest thing that bothers me with this whole thing is that he said when he received the discovery and all that stuff that he found all the exculpatory evidence that he found in mislabeled folders. That's the biggest part of this that bugs me. I'd like to see. I'd like to see all of that. Thank you, Mama J, for that. Again, I don't see who got that, but thank you so much.
That's you, buddy.
Thank you. Very, very, very sweet and generous of you. Speaking
of, release them.
Snowball dropping 5 more.
That's
for Kimmy.
Sweet.
Damn, Snowball.
More unique peeps. More unique peeps, you guys. Thank you so much, Snowball.
Well, you know what? Real quick, Snowball just dropped those peeps for typically unique. Mama J, thank you for that. Miss Suzanne, thank you so much for that as well. Miss Bianca, the beautiful Miss Bianca, thank you for those.
She's back.
Yes, she is. Snowball, again, thank you for that. Cruddy's in the house. Thank you so much for that, Cruddy. We love you and appreciate you very much. There again, Snowballs. Once again, thank you. Snowball again, thank you and congrats for becoming a new member there.
I always thought burgundy was Kim's color.
Our man Moto dropping that. Thank you, brother. Appreciate you. Michelle F.
It is.
New turtles in the house. Michelle F. again. More new peeps. Congrats to Leslie and Billy. And Michelle F. again. Thank you so much. Very much. E-Potty in the house. Thank you for that. Yes, I would love to see Chief Jenkins phone records. Amen to that, bro.
Kidding.
Thank you again, Michelle F. for that one. Yes. I want to see these damn journals in a bad way.
I feel like these phone records are like not complete, especially for the iPhones.
I don't think any of them are.
They're missing so much.
Right. Thank you. Don't be hating for that. Very much appreciated for that. Half a box, probably. Yes. Also, Michelle F. again. Tim DeWolf, in my opinion. No worries and no apologies. Thank you so much, Michelle. God bless. Kaden became a new member. That's awesome. And thank you. And of course, our conspirling in the house. Thank you for dropping that. Much appreciated and God bless. Very much appreciated. Michelle up again. The car on Linda Lane. Is that Ethan with two guys? That's a great question. We'd love to know. And thank you. And always starting this show off. Oh, shoot. I'm going to have to go back and look. Say it again. How does this pronounce, Logan?
On top X.
On top X. Thank you. Always starting the show off with the first
Always.
donation. Every time. Yes. 100%. Thank you.
On topics.
It's like on topics.
Yes. Or it could be on topics.
On topics.
On topics. That could be it. And it looks like Snowball gifted 5 more Bronx Tales. Typically, and Bronx got hammered with their memberships by Snowball tonight. Thank you for that. Very much appreciated.
That is one hell of a snowball.
I know. That snowball came rolling through.
This building.
Great stuff. Great stuff. You guys are so awesome. We love you guys so very much. 1 minute here. Oh, shoot. Okay. Thank you, SRB. Amazing stuff tonight. Ms. Logan, any last words for all these beautiful people?
Yes, thank you everybody for tuning in. Thank you everybody for all the donations so we can get this Mason Barstow interview, this 2-hour interview. Hoping it's got some good info in it. I want to say happy Mother's Day to all the mothers with angel babies, all of the mothers with fur babies, and all the mothers. Happy Mother's Day.
Amen to that one. Thank you so much, Logan. And of course, the lovely Miss Kim, your last words of the night.
Happy Mother's Day to everybody. Yep. And your mothers as well. Thanks for everybody who joined over on the channel. I know it's hard when you love all 4 creators, and you are, hopping around from channel to channel. I appreciate you. Thank you for all the donations. It's greatly appreciated, and it was very generous. And please keep supporting Logan with her FOIA funds, because that's how we're going to get to the truth of this. So thanks for joining us, and have a great weekend.
Amen to that. Great stuff. Yes. And of course, Mr. Mike.
Well, Joey, I definitely don't appreciate how you put me out on this. No, I'm just playing.
You got to be used to it by now,
Jesus,
dude.
I could have said this. You could have put me first. Just appreciate everybody coming out and all the great minds and putting thoughts together on what we're throwing out. It's like Logan has said, it's the little pieces. I mean, we've gone over stuff and haven't seen half of this before, and we've looked at a lot of this stuff 50 times. So, and we'll see.
Agreed.
It's going places. Thanks everybody for joining us, and we'll see what next week brings.
Amen to that. Amen to that. And guys, thank you all so very much. Thank you to all of you amazing people that donated to support Logan's FOIA journey that she's on. She's been really trying to do some great stuff and has been doing some great stuff. It's all very much appreciated. I appreciate each and every one of you moderators on all 3 channels. We couldn't do this without you, and God bless. None of you guys would ever, or I'm sorry, I just lost my train of thought reading the chat. Sorry. We could not do this without any of you guys. Sorry about that, you guys. Thank you, Bianca. And yes, thank you, SRB, for doing this. You guys have hammered this tonight, and I appreciate it very much. And I'm hoping that in some aspect we will have this. We will have this FOIA soon. I cannot wait to see this. I'm super, super excited. And again, this is my favorite thing to do right here every Saturday night, guys. I look forward to this. Sunday morning, when we're done the night before, I'm always looking forward to it. So thank you, Mike, Logan, and Miss Kim, as always, for doing this with us. It's an honor to be able to do this with you guys, truly.
You're welcome.
And guys, once again, please don't give up on this case. Keep heading forward, pushing forward, and reaching for the truth, because that's exactly all that we are looking for, guys. Nothing less, nothing more. There is not yet. We're working towards that one. We are definitely working towards that one. That's what Miss Logan's collecting all these donations for. So thank you guys so very much again. Nothing but love to each and every one of you guys. Don't forget, guys, don't take off on me right away. And I think that's it. If nothing else is to be said, I guess it's that time, everybody.
The verdict is in.
Good night, everybody.
Good
Thanks
night.
so much. Have a great night, folks. Bye-bye.
Thanks for coming through to the verdict room where we're seeking truth. Yeah, we're seeking truth. Hey. Last 24, they rewind it. True crime heads go find it. Breaking every angle, every track. Bronx telling tales, keeps us on track. Typically unique, never act. Being real, being sharp, being exact. Exposing every secret in the dark. Every little timeline, every mark. Welcome to the verdict room, where we're seeking the truth. Looking for answers, bringing the facts to you.
can't replace facts. Looking for the motive in the cracks. Red yarn on the board, then it snaps. Voices in my ear through the week till they hit play. Then we speak. Files on the table, case on the line. They don't just tell it, they define.
Welcome to the verdict room, where we're seeking the truth, looking for answers, bringing the facts to you. They break it all down at Dago's Cafe seats, working together, throwing revelations at your feet. From the Bronx to the world, let it ring. Every missing little detail that they bring, dropping that gavel when they're done with the beat. Thanks for tapping in, see you next week. Welcome to the verdict room, where we're seeking the truth, looking for answers, bringing the facts.